Yaya time, Shemagic time, Yaya time, Shemagic time. There's a meeting in the ladies' room. You'll see Shemagic and Yaya soon. There's a meeting in the ladies' room. What you sipping on to these tunes? Put your pinky in the air real soon. It's Yaya and Shemagic now. It's Shemagic and Yaya, y'all. Get ready to have a ball. Now here's Yaya and Shemagic now. 'Cause there's a meeting in the ladies' room.
Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, my friend.
Hey, Yaya, how are you?
I'm doing good. Number one co-host. How are you?
Back at you, number one co-host.
Good to see you.
I'm doing good. It's Friday.
Yes. Happy Friday. Keep a day.
Yeah, keep a day.
Keep a day. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I had a busy keep a day today. Usually I'm like doing nothing, but today I was like, okay, I'm gonna do something. I like being productive. So I was like, I was productive today, so it was cool.
Okay. Yeah, I worked a little bit this morning and got off like about 2, came in and, did a little piddling around here and got ready for the show. Welcome in, living my best life at 60.
Hi, living my best life.
Welcome in.
Welcome. Hi, event yours.
Yes, event yours. Hey, my friend Kay Renee.
Hey, Kay.
How are you, sis?
She said, I'm driving.
Miss Gardner. She's a gardener, exercise queen.
Yes.
What's up, girl? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Thanks for joining. Yvette says she's driving, so she'll not much commenting. Thanks for joining us.
But thanks for joining us.
Yeah, what you sipping on?
Well, I am sipping tonight. I needed to relax myself, so I got just a little bit of tequila.
I know that's right. Tequila.
Yeah.
Look, I got my water over here for backup too.
Oh, so you even got your water. Normally I do. I don't even have that. So I've been going through something this week, right?
My allergies been cutting up, so it's just been so dry. Just it's like been crazy. I'm like, okay, more water.
Understand. Yep, I had doctor's appointments this week, and my eye thing that they've been trying to get corrected.
Right.
So that was a little traumatic and stuff, and they got me on a treatment plan. So you know what that means when a doctor want to put you on a treatment plan, they want to pump you with a bunch of stuff.
Absolutely.
And that always worries me, taking medication and stuff, but it's been way too long. And, they talking about, hey, this is getting pretty serious or whatever, losing your eyesight.
Right.
And it's inflammation.
Mm-hmm.
And so then that means they put you on them steroids, and those are not good things to be on. But, hey, they got to get the inflammation out. So
right.
Anyway, I just been kind of going through that or whatever. But I went and looked up everything about the do's and the don'ts.
Google
it said, well, you can drink, but you don't want to drink a whole bunch. Shoot, girl, I was like, this is Friday. Y'all done did too much to me this week. I'm gonna have me a drink tonight. So.
That's your treat. That's your reward.
That's my treat. I said this time when Shemagic says what you sipping on, I can say I'm sipping on something. I ate good all week. I plant-based it all week, but I said tonight I was having me a little sip.
Right.
Kay Renee said she's out working in the yard and listening.
Okay.
And how is your garden going? Garden is going well. Let's see. We had I'm in that herb challenge, and we update on the 5th and the 25th of each month. And so I did my update. Yes. What's today? Well, it was for today. I did my update. And so I got stuff coming up. Plus I've got other things that outside of the herbs that I'm planting as well. And so I'm excited. I'm off from my little part-time job for the next 5 days, which is good.
Yeah.
So God always know how to work things.
Right. Absolutely.
I always know how to work things because I've got some more doctor's appointments and they got me on these two different kind of meds. And I really don't like to be out and about and roaming around when I'm on some
Yeah.
kind of medication.
Especially a new kind, because you
A
don't know
new
you're
kind,
reacting to
you
it.
know. Like I told the guy at work today, I said, look, I just letting you know in case I'm laying out here or something. And he said, and I said, I just want you to know I ain't napping on the floor. He fell out laughing. I said, you called 911, you know.
Right.
You are the oldest one up in there. So yeah, they always be laughing at me or whatever. The one little kid, he always said, well, you know, you only got one good eye. I said, boy, you better leave me alone or whatever. But
you like two good ones. How about that?
yeah, but I'm glad that I'm off for the next 5 days. So I'm gonna be tending to the out on the patio, my stuff, and dropping some more seeds. I got all kind of stuff, cabbage growing,
Mhm.
celery.
Video. I was like, oh my goodness, it's looking good.
You know, when you see some green coming up, you be excited.
Right. And that's why I was confused too. I was like, when you was planting the different seeds and stuff, and I was like thinking you was gonna put one in each pot. You was like, no, this is one row, this is another row. I was like, oh Lord, I'd be all over the place.
Well, and two, a lot of times people will take about 3 seeds, but some of them seeds are like fine as salt.
Oh,
And
really?
so, you know, I mean, they just, it's like, yeah, they're really little.
Really tiny.
And so you just putting one down there, that means one plant. And if that one don't take,
Right.
you out of luck until you know, you have to sow more seeds.
To
So
do it
anywho,
again.
hey, kicking it with the roots.
How are you guys doing?
No, Rooks. Y'all know I be messing up the name. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. They over there at you, Sheer Magic.
Absolutely. Thank y'all.
So our topic tonight, y'all, we're gonna be talking about growing our own food and the benefits of growing our own food. But this is just until some more people join. So we just chatting with you guys from the chat.
She said, tired, just got off. How are you ladies? We're doing good. I know the feeling about getting off work being tired. The
Yeah.
other day I said, there's nothing worse than being tired and hungry at the same time. I'm like, do I want to take a nap or do I want to eat? That'd be a struggle. What's y'all's weather like, yeah? It's nice here today.
Yeah, it's nice here. Let's see. Last few days we kind of like was in the 80s, not high 80s, low 80s. Today I think it might have been around like 75 or whatever. If I do go to work, usually I put a little sweat jacket on, but as soon as I get in there, I take it off or what have you. But
yeah,
sun is shining.
Yeah. Hey Joshua.
Hey Joshua, welcome in.
Welcome in. She said our weather is bipolar. I know that's right. Ours be doing the same thing. That's why I keep a jacket and a coat in my truck, because you'll leave in the morning and it's like 34, 44 degrees. When you get off, it's like burning up. And today was like 67. It was cool, but it was still okay. The other day was hot. I'm like, okay, I'm turning the air on, then I'm turning the heat on. It's all over the place.
I saw one of the gardeners I was looking today. I forget where he says where he lives at. I don't know why I'm thinking New England, but I don't know if that's really what it is. He had snow.
Oh, wow.
Somebody else told me they had snow.
Mm.
Just a couple of days, spring snow. But yeah, some places, it had snow.
That's crazy. I know some places got Joshua was live earlier, and I think he had an earthquake or something.
Yes.
Because there was a couple people saying, did y'all hear that? Or did y'all feel that? They was like, y'all got an earthquake? We went on a cruise and I came back to the weather like, what in the world?
I followed y'all on that cruise. They was kicking it.
That is too cool. He's like, take me back to the cruise.
Some warm weather.
Yes, absolutely. Because our weather is all over the place. Yeah, earthquake. Said they had an earthquake where he was, and a couple of
But you're safe, Joshua. You're safe. Yep, he's in New York.
New York. Mm-hmm.
Let us know in the chat, Joshua, that you're safe.
Yeah. Hey, MRTV and Cowboy. I didn't even see their comment.
I didn't even. Oh, hey.
Thank y'all for joining.
Hey,
What,
Maria.
what cowboy over there sipping on?
You guys drop down in the comments what you're sipping on. We waiting on you. Where you at?
Hey, micro farmer.
Yeah, we up here.
Are you in the basement?
No, I'm looking down. See him in the basement, but he need to get to the basement.
You know, he be talking about, I'm in the basement.
And on the news today, the anchor girl was saying that this one, she used to live in California, but she lives in New York. And she was saying one of her other anchor friends or whatever, he still lives in California, and he had the nerves to call her, and she was talking about the earthquake, in New York. And so he was laughing at her because, as Cowboy just said, it was a small one. You stop talking about people. I mean, not Cowboy, micro farmer. Talking about it was a small one. It don't matter. Earthquake. I'm from Seattle. Earthquakes will scare you regardless.
And a lot of my family is in California. When I hear about them having earthquakes and stuff, oh yeah, she said he's knocked out. I'll be like, oh my God, check in California, y'all okay? And then like, oh, check on us when we've at a number such and such. I'm like, if I hear earthquake, I'm just checking on everybody. Like that just scares me anyway.
I guess I gotta drop the link for you, huh? I meant to
send it there.
I meant to send it to him.
Yes.
I meant to send it to you earlier, Microform, and I forgot.
Keeping up with the Rook said, thank God it was small. I know that's right.
Yeah. Here you go, Microformer, if you want to come up.
All these natural disasters all over.
Same with the in Baltimore.
Yeah. Wasn't that crazy?
That was
crazy.
Oh my goodness, my friend, Terrence.
Hey, Terrence.
Thank you for joining. Hey, Terrence. How are you, Terrence? Man, you are looking divine, brother. Okay. Terrence been on a dancing spree.
Oh, really?
And he says on his channel, so I think it's okay for me to say, Terrence, I think I lost you can put it in the chat if you want to, like 70, 80 pounds. And you can just see it. And I'm like, look at him. He is looking good. Yeah, good for you, Terrence. I'm proud of you.
Real good. Well, you showed up at the perfect time so you can tell us what you eating different.
Yes, absolutely. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about tonight. Did I drop it? Oh, I dropped the link in the chat. So if anybody wants to come up, feel free to go ahead and click on that link.
Yeah, kicking it with the Rook said there's so much going on all over. It really is.
Yeah.
I found the pounds he lost.
Who said that?
Keeping up with the Rook.
That's that cruise, baby. The cruise will do it to you. You got to lose 10 or 15 pounds before you go on a cruise. You better get on this. Before you always have, they say lose. That's what me and my girlfriend used to do. You got to lose weight before you go on a cruise because, don't not go and eat.
You ain't got to lose no weight for the cruise. I'm going to knock it off for you, baby. Nah, go ahead. You know I gotta be messing something up. I'm sipping on some vodka and orange juice, girl.
Yeah.
1980, baby. 1980, baby.
I'm like, yay.
Yeah.
Even y'all got her.
You know that was a drink back in the days when you was just turned the drinking age. You just got you some orange juice and vodka.
I'm even having a drink tonight. I'm having
her drink. Y'all drop in the chat what y'all sipping on.
I got me some tequila and water.
Tequila on the right. Yeah.
Tequila.
One shot of tequila. What they say? Something.
What?
2 margaritas. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, there he goes.
That's margarita. My bad.
Oh, you are living my best life. Says she's gonna have weight loss surgery in the summer. Okay.
Ooh.
We will track you and make sure.
I'm a show tracker. Wait, send me a picture.
He said, Tara said he lost 92 pounds.
92? Okay, so here we go. So as I said before, tonight we're talking about benefits of growing our own foods and eating our own foods. And we have Micro Farmer here. So he's a wealth of knowledge with gardening, and he has
other good stuff.
Yes, and so he'll be getting us up to speed on that. I got a little bit going on my back patio. I'm trying to, when I was a kid, my dad always had a garden, but now I'm trying to get up to speed on growing herbs and stuff because there's a lot of benefits to these herbs and teas that you can make out of them. So, you know, you just have natural things that you're drinking on. So we'll talk about that. And anybody else that wants to talk about what they're doing, please feel free. So I want to get to Terrence's comment because Sheer Magic asked him to tell us what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where go Kiera?
is that rutabaga? Air frying everything, lots of water and exercise, no pills or surgery, just old-fashioned hard work. Absolutely. Very good for you.
And that really takes dedication and commitment, because if you're not really, like, when I used to go to Planet Fitness and work out, I used to go like maybe once a week, and then I was like, you're doing other stuff, you can go at least 3 times. So I would get up 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning and just go straight to the gym. And that way my mind right, my body's right, and everything. And I did that all the way up until the pandemic. And then, of course, once the pandemic, you couldn't go. And then I went back, but I still wore my mask. So I'm on the treadmill, breathing hard and everything. I said, oh no, I can't do this one.
Yeah.
And so I stopped
Go on,
doing
some magic. Go on. I'm gonna tell you, boy, she did all that work and her forehead looks so delicious.
There you go.
That forehead, you know what I'm saying? She did all that work out, and that forehead just looking pretty as it want to be. You saw the before and after with that forehead. You know?
He's so silly.
It almost looked like Rihanna, but when she went to that Planet Fitness, that forehead's like, ooh.
Remember the last time Sheer Magic we had him out here and he was drinking?
Oh, now y'all ain't gonna do me that way. Y'all ain't gonna do me that way, man.
You're gonna be good tonight. You're gonna be on your best behavior. You already know. But
yeah, I got my paparazzi micros paparazzi. I just came up with my new product.
Paparazzi. Oh, hold on. I think I just see somebody. Kieta's Journey. Welcome in.
Yes. Okay, let me get down to the bottom and then we're gonna let Microfarmer take over.
Stella Rose Blueberry. Yes.
Oh, Stella Rose Blueberry.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, once you work out and everything, it's something that you really have to stay dedicated to, and like really like, this is what I'm going to do. You have to make it your priority, because if you fall off a little, I'm gonna speak for myself. If you fall off a little bit, then it's just gone, you know. So what he was saying is like dedication.
I fell off the wagon, hit my head, rolled in the ditch. I was at 295. I was at 440. Got down to 295, playing around with 295 and 300. Girl, I got on that scale, 325. I was like, ooh, I fell off the wagon, hit my head, and ran and fell in the ditch. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Living My Best Life said her diabetes is getting really bad. So understood. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Right. Absolutely.
That's the
now,
same
living
thing.
my best life now. I'm not no profession, so we are not professional health professionals. But the next time you go to your doctor, because the stuff I do helps with diabetes. This is a conversation you should have with your physician. I come to find out, don't take my word for it, when you get off the live or you got a computer on the side of you, certain CBDs and certain other stuff helps with diabetes. I'm going to tell you how I found out. And this is how I found out. I went to Savannah, where right now a lot of people's at the Soil Fest family thing, right?
Yeah.
I gave away peanut brittle. And there was a young lady thought it was just peanut brittle, like, you know. And she was like, I ate part of your peanut brittle. What's in your peanut brittle? Because her AC levels, her sugar levels, were lower than they ever been. And I looked at her like, ain't you a diabetic? Why you ate that peanut brittle? Because, you know, sugar, right? The secret to my peanut brittle was the other stuff. And when I did the research on it, I didn't say nothing. I said, oh, it did. She said her sugar levels were lower than they ever were, right? So when I went to Google the medical forms, don't you know that is one of those things they give you to treat diabetes? Can't cure it.
Really?
And when I said, holy crap, because I was amazed when she told me that. She said, when I ate that peanut brittle, you know, she checks her blood sugar level. She was like, it was for 2 days, it was the lowest it ever been in her life. And then when I looked at that information up, especially with us, they don't tell us because a lot of us can't afford it, right?
Wow.
So talk about the I don't like, it's not my channel, but go look it up and talk to your doctor and see if he can give you a prescription and get yourself a card, because that helps with diabetes.
Do you sell your peanut brittle?
Sell. I sell everything but the booty, baby. Nah.
Oh Lord. Excuse him, chat. He forgot.
I make the chat live, baby. It's chatting in the ladies' room with a married man. You know,
right?
I know we gonna end up changing our title.
People come get microphone
with a married man.
Yeah, did you write that down? What is it? Meeting in the ladies' room with a married man.
You
might have to have a discussion. Oh, let's see. Let's keep up. Let me see. Oh, let me see. I think this was earlier. She said my dad did too. Okay.
Right, Roots. You already know about me, baby. We're gonna have some fun kicking joints out.
Okay.
So wow, interesting.
Joshua said I did 40 jogging and push-ups last month, and it was great. Slim, I will continue motivate myself without eating crap foods. Just eat veggies, some fruits. Yeah, Joshua is really good. If you guys go over to Joshua Gabriel's channel, you will see exactly just that. And he's very motivating.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joshua.
Yeah, but actually, seriously, growing your own, even if you're on a patio, I believe Kieta Journey, she's in here. She, now she has her own house now, but she was growing right off a little patio in the back of her place.
Yeah.
And you don't need a lot to grow the stuff. Grow the stuff that you like to eat.
Right.
Don't grow stuff because you see other gardeners growing. You just go, ooh, I want to grow that. If you don't have the space, grow what's going to be healthy to you. If you're a juicer, I would say lettuce, kale, stuff like that to actually have fresh. Believe it or not, 2 juices a day can save you, keep that doctor away, really.
With juicing?
Yeah, by juicing. Like you can always supplement your juice for a snack. It doesn't have to be a meal. Like when you got that little hunger feeling, because the juice has a lot of vitamins, and then it has a lot of fiber. It depends on what you eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now let me tell you to catch that. If you're using carrots and beets and stuff, now you take that pulp,
add
a little seasoning on it, and make your own veggie burger. A lot of people.
Oh, okay.
I don't like beets.
No, I'm just saying whatever you grind up in the in the juicer and the pulp come out.
Right.
A lot of people don't throw the pulp away. They make patties out of it. They either make a veggie burger. So if you're doing cucumbers and the pulp,
celery and carrot,
the pulp, you make a burger out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean that's what a veggie burger is basically anyway.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So Micro Farmer, I know before on our last one, you was talking about water, like the water intake when people go to the salad bar and get them a big old salad.
Mm-hmm.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
I found out by my doctors, right? My doctors, hey, Cabernet, I found out by my doctors where I was shocked to hear about water poisoning. I didn't know too much water. He says you can get water poisoning. It was a girl who died from a water drinking contest, and she died from water poisoning. I was like, when water poison you? Too much water in your system will deplete your sodium in your body, and deplete certain things out of your body. Mm-hmm. And you don't even realize you're doing it because you're drinking, back in the day, remember people drinking a half a gallon of water, just walking around all day drinking, and then they ate vegetables and salads and water. I didn't know there was a such thing as water poisoning.
Oh, wow.
Because it takes a lot of your electrolytes and stuff out of your body, when you urinate.
Mm-hmm.
You flushing your system like we do plants, like we do our certain plants. You wash out the nitrogen, you wash out certain things. When you're taking too much water in your body, you be washing out a lot of goodness.
Yeah.
You said that goodness. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Girl that died of it.
Now you do need water.
No, Joshua, I'm telling you, you do need water, but people take it overboard because people tell them to drink water, just drink water.
Yeah.
And Joshua Gabriel, he was saying exactly too much water, overuse it can cause poison, which is why sodium you can die from it.
Yes.
Right. I drink at least like 6 bottles like a day, like these size bottles. You know, I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
can see
your
that.
doctor probably gonna tell you don't do that
Why? That's too
because
much.
if you're eating salads and fruits and stuff, there's water in that,
Water
and
in there.
you're made of water.
Mm-hmm.
You think
Maybe.
you're made of water. Hey, E is God's son. Oh, E is God's son. Hey, how you doing?
Okay, let me catch up. I done got behind. Let me catch up here on the chat. I wanted to say, Terrence gave credit. He said, honest to God, no more Popeyes, McDonald's, and Burger King. Those
Mm-hmm.
places, and I like some Popeye chicken every now and then, and
Right.
but
But you can't eat that stuff every now and then. You don't eat 4-5 pieces.
Just
yeah.
moderation.
But if you eat that type of food consistently, that is not good for your body because of the fat in it, the concentrated fat, and that oil.
Yeah, don't go to the clubs every weekend and drink, vodka and juice.
And
Because that
alcohol
liquor
as well, because
yeah,
alcohol is
alcohol as
full
well.
of
But
sugar.
that's my Achilles heels. I'm sorry to tell you.
Absolutely, Terrence. He said he loves
That's my
energy.
thing too.
So I know why I stay fat because I do cook down a couple of beers and a couple of liquor bottles. You know what I mean? I ain't
I
gonna
like
say
like you
I ain't gonna
talked
be that
about
fat person talking
before.
about I don't eat. You know what I mean? You ever seen a fat
Right.
person? I don't eat nothing. You don't stay fat from not eating, bro.
I love eating. I ain't even gonna lie.
You need
But like
35
you said,
to 3,600 calories a
everything's
day
in
to say you're fat.
moderation. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah, because a person's balance is off.
Right.
So there's
Don't give no
something that,
excuses.
like,
Don't give
mine
no
is
excuses.
always right here in
Please
my
stop
stomach.
giving. I'm fat. I'm not taking nothing fat because I'm fat. Stop giving fat people an excuse to say my metabolism is slow and all that.
Yeah.
The reason why your metabolism is slow because you're not eating the right foods to bring
And
it back up.
exercising. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stop giving fat people the story and excuse because when I hear them, I look at them and I'm like, okay, that's the story you're sticking to because you got to eat the right foods to get your metabolism back.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't sit there because you ain't because I don't see you eating 4 or 5 of them Popeye biscuits with the strawberry in it. I don't see you chasing it down with a 2-liter Coca-Cola because I don't see you. I'm looking at you. I know you're fat. It's like going to the doctors and talk about I've been taking my meds. Doc, the doc got your blood work. You know exactly what you're doing or not. You can't lie to the doctor looking dead at you.
Yeah.
Because most doctors nowadays they look at you, they don't care. You just another patient to them.
Me and Yaya was just talking about that.
You're just another patient. If he don't see you tomorrow and you over there in the corners, it's gonna be somebody to take your place by next week. He gonna say, "Hey, I got a spot open for you."
That's crazy.
That's what my one doctor told me one time because I have I chart what be going on.
Mm-hmm.
I can go to another doctor and tell them everything. Now they don't always want to. If I go to the doctor and you don't want to listen to me, I'm not coming back to you again. I am your customer. I expect for you to listen to what I have to say. Okay.
Right.
But this one doctor told me, he said, he says that you are interested in your health. He said, there are people that I tell them things and things to do and da-da-da. He said, and they never come back. And I never know whatever really happened with them, if they passed on or maybe they went somewhere else or whatever, but I try to keep all my stuff documented. And right now I'm having to go to several doctors and it's like, I tell the other one exactly what the other one said. And I had to tell them just last week, I said, look, because I had to change my primary doctor.
Okay.
And she was getting on my nerves or whatever. And finally I had to tell her, I said, look, these other doctors that I had over here, I've been having them for the last 2 years. I said, and they talk to each other. They pick up the phone and call. My eye doctor called me. I'm sitting on the couch last night and he called me. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I told this woman, I said, my expectation is that you communicate, that all of you communicate together about my health. That is what she backed up and she kind of looked at me because she had told me they had made me mad and I was calling up there. She says, yes, the front office told me that you called several times. I said, and I'm not without explaining what it is that I expect. She said, we fully understand where you're coming from, Mrs. Ware. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to tell them. Otherwise, I feel bad for people that don't know how to go to their doctor and ask questions Or
be honest with your doctor. A lot, like I said, my wife is an ER nurse. You have to be honest. You can't go in there and talk about I'm not eating the Snicker bars. I'm not killing a bowl of cereal. Because when they see your blood work, they know what you're doing. You can sit there and lie all you want to, but when they get that blood work back, the blood work is going to tell
it tells on you.
So I found out, like, when people come up in the ER, when she tells me the stories, people come in there lying when they read this stuff. This is what they do for a living, y'all. They know darn well you ain't been taking your meds. You're not doing what you say you're doing. So if you want somebody to help you get to be a healthy person, you got to be honest. You got to go in there with no filters, no deception. You got to be super transparent. Like, I would tell my doctor, listen, yeah, I still drink my beers and stuff. I still drink. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to go in there and tell no lie because she's going to see my blood work is best. I'm fat and fit and fabulous. You know what I'm saying? But
let you tell it, okay?
You know, I'm going to keep that going.
Diagnosis.
Hey, what's up, G Mama?
Write that down for me so I can remember that. Okay, fabulous. I know that's right.
Yeah,
He said fabulous.
I'll be trying to do my little burpees and my little jumping jacks. I can do it still, too. But growing your own, you benefit from growing.
Hey, G Mama.
Well, if you can't grow your own, seriously, if you feel you just don't have the time, you're between jobs and family, you just don't have the time to be up in the garden, or you scared of bugs and bees and stuff like that.
That's me.
Listen, the next best thing you can do is go to the farmer's market, like Kieta Journey. Y'all go to the farmer's market.
Yeah.
And hope they're not bamboozling you, because they found out a lot of these farmer markets are going to these warehouses and just putting their stuff out saying they grew it on their farm, and they don't even own a farm. They bust a whole bunch up here in the Northeast, where these guys
crazy.
Up early in the morning, like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, go to the wholesale place, and they put those things out there talking about it came from their farm. They don't even own a farm. They have people follow these people. These people don't even have a farm.
That's crazy.
The market I go to, their farm is right across the street. The tractors be coming in. I did a video on them, and I was, their tractors are coming in with the bed of the tractor with all of this huge stuff on it. Yeah. And they love talking to you about how they grow and what's organic, what's not organic. And I love going out there to the country to that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you go to a farm, I think Kieta just did a video. She was out there with a family, a family farm out there, and she spent maybe the day. I don't know how long she spent out there, but that was a farm. She actually went to a farm where a family actually grow their own stuff, and that's where you want to get your stuff from. Yeah, fat and fit. I'm fat and I'm fabulous, Nikki. Fabulous.
But don't they ask you about your farm when you go to those things? Like, they don't verify that you have an actual farm?
No.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
No.
They just want their fee, their money, and that's that.
Right.
And what some people do, like closer to where we live at, there's places, which I wanted to have one. They have little on the street set up places. Either they go and they pick themselves, or they go like Michael Farmer said, and but it is product from a farm, and then they sell it. Their price is still good, but on the way from the doctor the other day, I had to go an hour away to the doctor, and we went past the place where sometimes we go out there to that farm, and stopped in there to get a couple things. And Tim said, had we gone to the grocery store, he said, you probably would have spent like about $40, and all I spent was $12.
Oh, wow. That was good.
Yeah, I'll show y'all this celery that I got.
Oh. That's real good. I want to do some zucchini, because I love zucchini, and I got some from a farmer one time, and it tastes so much better than actually getting it at the grocery store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
a lot better.
Who came in? Yeah, but that's
Oh yeah, let me speak to.
Not only that you want to. Oh, that's wow.
I'm a juice this. Yeah, I'm a juice.
Let me see.
Look how green it is.
Delicious.
That looks
And let me tell you
good.
something. If you have a problem with high blood pressure, you can actually make celery salt.
Yeah.
You don't need to use salt. You can actually make celery salt out that celery she has. You just I don't know how you do it, but I know there's a process to it. I was gonna lie and say I know, but I don't know. But
With celery salt.
celery salt for a substitute of salt.
Oh,
Mhm.
You know, you can make celery salt out of that stalk. I don't know how they process. I don't know if they put it in a blender, then they put it out and dehydrate it, and then grind it down some more or whatever. I don't know. Or they do
probably a
something
video out here on YouTube somewhere.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
celery salt, because if you put celery in your soups, you don't need to put salt in it.
Yeah.
Celery is like a substitute for salt. It has the same salt taste or something. Wait, sea salt. Oh, sea salt's better than processed. Yeah, you're right. Oh, they dehydrate the celery and then mix it with the no salt. Oh, okay.
Before we go a little bit further, and I'm gonna scroll on down here too. Nikki, I just want to say thank you. She sent me a long comment on my herb video, and I did ask for comments when I was talking about my herbs and ones that hadn't germinated and this and that. And I just want to tell you thank you, and I so much appreciate your comment about, you know, maybe what I could do to make it better. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah. So this earthquake everybody's talking about now, I didn't feel the earthquake. And my daughter claimed they was in school, they felt the earthquake, she said. But me and the wife was on the road this morning, so we probably was just driving. We didn't feel it.
Right. Bye, Brooks. Thanks for joining us. Have a good evening.
Because I hear people, hey, Bougie Prepper, yeah, but how far did the earthquake go? I didn't even watch the news today.
I don't know. I was just like, when I was on YouTube, I seen people talking about it. So I'm not for sure.
Well, let me tell y'all something. You know, this is not, we're gonna stay on topic real quick, but I'm gonna just veer off the road for a little bit, right?
Oh, thank you. Oh, I missed it. Kicking it with the Rooks. Thank you.
Ooh, she getting paid. Ooh, I better get monetized.
And I don't know if Terrence is still here, but Terrence
she done paid 16 months. Hey, I need to go get me a membership. Hey, Rooks,
Terrence, I meant to thank him too because I missed it. We got to talking, and it's probably
I can't afford a 1 month membership. You know, with 16 months over there.
Yeah, says find the tequila.
Oh, we'll drink to your new member,
Roots. Down to Bougie Prepper to see if she's coming up tonight.
Bougie.
Yeah.
I seen her comment.
Bougie, I never said she always gonna make me mad.
I like Bougie Prepper because she keeps Michael Farmer in pocket.
G-Ma Grows, did we speak to her?
All,
I seen her thinking earlier.
Bougie hair ain't done. She ain't coming up.
Let me know, Bougie, if you want to come up, and I'll drop the link. Or anybody, if you want to come up.
Her hair's not done. She's getting her hair redone.
I know you're not a new. Yeah, she's a returning member. They've been with me for a long time.
She can turn her camera off if her hair is not done. He gonna say she ain't come up, her hair ain't done.
So I dropped the link. Anybody that's here in the chat, I know all of you guys. If you want to come up, please come up. Okay, Michael Farmer, go. You were. Oh, did you have something else? Sheer Magic.
No, I was when he was talking about I remember last time we was talking about the water. And he was talking about salads and doing different things and stuff like that. Because even at that, if you do a salad and you go build it and it's a $9 salad, you got all this other stuff, it defeats the purpose for even getting the salad.
You got the ham, the bacon bits, the sour cream, the cheese.
That's what you don't want to do.
Croutons.
You want to do your stuff at home.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? And you can look at it, a person can look at it this way too. You're not out there spending a lot of money doing exactly what you said, buying a $9 salad. But if you go to the market or go to the grocery store, you get your lettuce and all your little veggies that you like within that or whatever, and you make your salad at home, that is so much better for a person and you're not tempted.
Absolutely.
I got me some new chickens. I got some new chickens. I got some pretty little babies in here.
Some chickens.
Yeah, I saw that video.
7 more beautiful babies. It's just stomach. The benefits of growing your own. I mean, I don't eat eggs because I'm allergic. I'm not
educated natural.
I can't tolerate the protein in chicken eggs. So it's not that I'm allergic. I can't tolerate the protein in chicken eggs, but I can eat duck eggs because the chicken eggs and the duck eggs have different type of proteins. So I found out, through life, why when I eat a chicken egg, I throw up. I just can't tolerate the protein. My body won't let me process the protein that's in a chicken egg, but I can't eat a duck egg because I didn't realize they have two different types of birds anyway, right? But most people who have an egg allergy, a chicken egg allergy, can eat a duck egg or a quail egg. Different type of proteins in those eggs and different eggs. So
that's good to know.
So if you have a chicken egg allergy or a tolerance of the protein, I found out a lot of people suffer from it. It's funny when you're not diagnosed until you get diagnosed, and then they tell you, like a whole bunch of people got it. Like it's like buying a car. You never seen the car until you buy it.
Yes, exactly.
Right. That's true.
You wonder how many people got MS until you get diagnosed with MS, and then everybody in YouTube got MS. Like what?
Yeah.
You don't even realize a lot of people walking around here with MS or RA.
That's crazy.
Until you get diagnosed, then you start noticing.
Hey, Deborah Garrett. Thank everybody for joining us tonight.
Yes,
this chat is jumping tonight. What's going on?
We like.
Because this is a good topic. Microfarmer,
right.
I've been watching your videos, so you're planting a lot of things. So you want to take 5? We give him 5, he'll take 10, or maybe.
You gonna stop that. You gonna stop that right now.
You're not gonna do that to me on camera.
Okay. Let me tell you what I do. Don't do it.
Fabulous. What?
When y'all see my garden, this year, I done threw seeds all over the place. I'm like Big Mama House. There's coins all over the couch, in the dresser drawer. I done throw so much seed down out here that I don't even know what's what no more. I have lost count.
Not the dresser drawer.
Like I said, I'm still not even done yet, y'all. Let me tell you, I got sorrow. I got this gem corn, this popcorn. I got sweet corn. And I'm not even done yet, y'all. So, and I have a bad habit. I do have a bad habit. When I open up a pack of seeds, I can't keep the seeds like y'all do, like fold them up again. What I do, I just throw them. I just throw them like hands and throw them in the dirt. Like if they come up, they come up and they all pop up. Well, y'all gonna see my garden. It's gonna be collard greens, turnips, all kind of beans. All because I just don't like saving seeds. I don't like taking 4 or 5 seeds and plant them and then fold it up for next year. I don't know.
How long can you keep those seeds? Like when you if you don't use them all in the first growing?
You properly store seeds. Now here it goes. This is my theory on this. You can hold seeds for 20 years if it's properly stored. Because the problem with a lot of people with their seeds, either they put them in the little plastic containers and their house get hot in the summertime, gets cold, moisture builds up, so that can damage your seeds. But if you keep your seeds somewhere where the temperature doesn't really change that much, it can last 20 years. I mean, I think maybe longer than that, but I'll just give it 20.
Oh, wow.
Because they have found people had seeds with like your great grandfather, say he had a farm in Georgia or Alabama somewhere, or Florida, right? He got seeds in his garden. I know people was cleaned out their parents, grandparents' house, and those seeds were from 1950s and the 60s, and they germinated. Long as they are in secured situations.
So how long have you been farming, Microfarmer?
Huh?
How long have you been farming, growing your own foods and stuff?
I've been growing my own food. Probably right now, my daughter's a 10, probably 8 years.
Oh, okay.
The first 2 years here, I wasn't doing too much of nothing. The first 2 years we was here, I wasn't doing too much. And then because I was doing the other stuff, the company and stuff that I got. And then when I gave that up and started doing gardening, and then that's how I got into the YouTube world. And I was on part of these other, homesteaders and preppers. And so I've been doing my own food for I would say 8 years. And what I didn't do all the stuff that the other people do. I was just growing because I grew what I ate: potato and bell peppers and onions. That's it. And then one day I was watching. Then Lead Farmer found me, and I always say that about Lead Farmer 73. I had like 23 subscribers, and that's why I try to tell people, when you got something going on special, certain people's going to find you. You know, you don't have to get to 10,000 or 1,500. Lead Farmer was the first Black person subscribed to my channel, and I only had like 23 subscribers at the time. So I started saying, "Oh, who this guy?" He wasn't big as he is now, but he was bigger than me. You know what I mean? I only had 23 subscribers. He had about maybe 10,000 at the time, something like that. So to me, 10,000 was a lot back. Then he started talking about fruit trees, and that's how I started putting fruit trees on my product, because it made sense. Don't put no bushes and shrubs that ain't gonna feed your family. So that's how I got into my fruit trees. Oh, wow. And I'm never gonna take that from him, because I'm gonna tell you where I got fruit trees from. When he told me that, I was like, oh man, you know what? That's true. Fruit trees is not super easy, but it's easy. If you got good soil, put it in the ground. Most time, if you let God do his homework, you're gonna eat. And fruit trees is going to be around for a long time, besides of Bradicus and collard greens. That fruit tree will be fruiting when I'm gone to the upper room.
Right.
So just piggyback onto you about Lead Farmer. I didn't meet him, but last year when we were in Georgia, Mike Farmer, he was there. He and his wife and lady.
Oh yeah, he came. He apologized to me because we had me and him didn't have no oof. But people talk trash about me, and he believed what was said in his ear, and he realized it wasn't true. So I met him in Savannah, and we chit-chatted.
But when I was on my little walking thing for the whole month or whatever, I didn't even know he was on. And then finally he left a comment one day. I almost started crying because I did. Not that I'm a starstruck person.
Just go ahead and say you emotional. Go ahead.
Well, I am emotional, but not that I'm a starstruck person, but I just felt some kind of way that he came to my little old channel and he left the nicest comments to me, encouraging me to keep doing what I was doing. And it wasn't just one time. He came a few times to my channel. He didn't jump in the chat and was whatever, but he left me a comment.
Yeah. Right. So, because I was around when he was having that little oof with that other guy. But what I'm saying is, I tell people, give people their flowers, regardless of what people think about them.
Absolutely.
Has been genuine, and I say it, and people might hear and know him. Lead Farmer 73 to me was genuine and still genuine to this day. So I don't hold no grudge against nobody. That if you ain't take no food out of my pocket, oh well, at least money. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about you, but he always been a supportive person. He might not showed up in my life, but that's one thing. If anybody asks me what was the greatest moment of YouTube, was Lead Farmer 73 when I only had like 23 subscribers. Like, who ever heard of a bigger channel come and subscribe to you when you only have 23? You can't get people over your channel.
The same as Terrence when he pops in, and he got over 100,000 some subscribers, and he still chats with me and sends me little comments and things like that. So okay, so stay on topic.
Oh, growing your own food. Like I said, I got some new chickens. This is the way we do it. Our chickens are on they're going on their 4th year, right? They're slowing down egg production. So what we do, not what everybody else do, what we call thin out our herd. So you see the 7 that we brought here, by end of the season, 7's going to go. They're going to either be dog food or chicken pot roast or something. You know what I mean? Then next year, those 7 young, because by the time they turn 6, because chickens takes between 6 months to a year to lay eggs. Oh. So don't think you're going to go get a baby chick today this year and then you're going to get some eggs. You might get an egg this year, but it depends on where you live at. Where I'm going to live at, they won't be 6 months until almost like October. So you say April, May, June, July, September, October. We going in the fall. Our chickens up here don't lay that good in the fall, especially babies. I will see their eggs probably in April or May. These chicks that I got in the back here, they just new baby chicks, right? So when they do what they do, and I knock out in April and November, I knock out 7 so they can replace the other 7 that I'm going to take out. Next year comes around, I take out 10 more. I'll get 10 more baby chicks. Now, these guys in April, again, this year, they will be a year old. You know what I'm saying? knock out 10 more chickens because they're gonna be laying, and I knock out the others. You know what I'm saying? And then you keep a rotating door like the post office and the jobs. When you retire, somebody's taking your place. So you got to do the management with your.
Thank you.
Even, it's the same way with gardening, right? If you're gardening in a raised bed or in the ground, you got to rotate your crops. You're not going to get a successful crop. You keep planting the same thing in the same spot. You have to move things around.
Okay, now that's a good comment. Say that again.
That makes sense.
It's called rotating your crops. Even if you are a small gardener, you have to always move things around.
So don't use the same pot every year for your same bell peppers.
Exactly. Unless you're going to amend the soil. But usually people, what we call rotation crops, you can go look it up. It's called rotation. So if you're going to amend your soil, you don't have no problem because the nutrients back. But if you're in the ground, you got to like right now, I'm in the ground. If I have corn on this side, next year I'll plant on that side peppers or something different than the crop that was there this year. I will just alternate them like this. Because some of your plants, you got to learn that some of them are heavy feeders, some of them are light feeders. You got to know the difference, and that's another thing to research, y'all. Know what's heavy feeders and what are light feeders, because you can be over-fertilizing your garden, and that's why your garden ain't growing well. Over-fertilization can damage your garden, and under-fertilization. So like corn, I know corn snatch all the nitrogen out your ground. Corn is a nitrogen eater. Cabbage is more potassium to me, and the nitrate. Those are, to me, is light feeders. Hands Dirt doesn't do rotating. Nothing. He don't do nothing. So, but people do rotation now. That's what he just speak what he does. You know, he don't do it. But he like I just said, he amends the soil. He amends the soil. But some people don't amend their soil. They just be on some.
Hey, Hands in the Dirt.
But see, but that's called rotation. So sometimes a lot of gardeners miss that issue. Like he said, either amend your soils or you do a rotation. And a lot of people don't speak about that. And then you wonder why certain things are not growing as well as last year.
If anybody wants to come up.
Oh, yeah, anybody wants to come up. Well, you said about the benefits of growing your own. The benefits from growing your own, I would say, is basic. You know where your food is coming from. You know what you're putting on your food. You know what kind of fertilizer you're using. You know what's on it, because a lot of our vegetables in the supermarket is sprayed with pesticides.
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
I don't care if you think you go rinse it off with that little cold water. The pesticide is actually on it because it's a waxy film. And to me, my person, I have a lot of friends, and I'm 56. A lot of them has gone through cancer, y'all. And they were vegetarians, right? And I realized it's the pesticide that's on the vegetables. As they ate those for years as little kids, because their parents didn't eat pork and they eat meat. And then you like, man, you was gone at the age of 45. You know what I mean? Cancer. Gone. And I'm like, but the guy didn't eat. He ate nothing but vegetables, worked out and everything. You wake up, he already weighing about $150. Cancer come and get him. He gone. He 100, he 90, 85 pounds when you see him. You're like, what the heck? Cancer, brain cancer, backside cancer, pancreas, all kind of nonsense. And I was like, you know what? I'm linking that to the pesticide on those vegetables. When they spray these things, that stuff is still sitting there. You can't rinse it off. There's no way to rinse that pesticide residue off those plants. So that's where the benefit of growing your own comes into play.
That's what my friend had to deal with her farm. And she used to have bees, and she had to get rid of the bees because the back part of where she lived, they were spraying the fields and it was killing like her bees and stuff like that. I was like, that's crazy.
Microfarm, I want to give you a couple accolades. Kenyatta, Journey, and Nikki both said that you helped them with when we were talking about going live and stuff, growing channel. Yeah. And both of them on how you supported.
And that's one that bothers me. That's like one of my little pet peeves is, and I say this, and this is just try to say a little bit on that. You have to help you're fighting a machine, y'all. Mm-hmm. So it's not about me not liking your content. It's not about me not liking the way you look. It's not like, oh, he thinks all about himself. Go over and support him, because we all fight. Every last one down to Nikki, Lead Farmer. We're fighting a machine, and the machine is making us work harder for the little coins they pushing out. These guys in YouTube are making millions of dollars and giving you pennies on a penny. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So it's not about me not liking Hands in the Dirt or Mike Chaotic. It's not about that. Oh, I don't like his contents. It's boring. It costs you nothing to go like that. And they bank on that your mentality is, I don't like him, so I'm not subscribing because I don't like his channel. His content is boring. I don't care if your content is boring or not. I'm coming over there. Boop. Because I know what we're fighting against. We're fighting a plantation. You don't realize because you're not picking cotton, but you're putting a lot of videos out. And I learned how to grow my channel by being here 5 times already. It's all about pushing videos. And people are like, oh, Michael Farmer channel growing fast because I know the key now. The key is where YouTube itself is helping people grow because they want the hard, busy bee, the guy who puts out more videos and shorts. They are sending your stuff to people to come to your channel. And you're like, what? And people going, what? How he get that fast there? He must be doing. No, I learned the game. The game is if you're the busy bee, you get the bigger piece of cornbread. You feel me?
Okay.
When you playing this game of putting 1 video out a week or 2 videos a week or 1 live, they are plantation moving. If you bring that 100 pounds of bale of cotton, you're going to get a bigger piece of cornbread. You didn't have chicken back in the days. You're going to get a bigger piece of cornbread. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? That's how
get a bigger piece.
Stay on topic.
it is. That's what it is. But people don't understand that because we are who we are, and we always like that. What you hear it, crabs in a bucket.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. I don't know none of y'all personally. Not even down the Hands of Dirt. I talk to him on the phone. I see him on the chat. I don't know him personally. You know what I mean? Like kicking in and busting a beer down with him, nothing like that. I just know we need to start pushing. We're fighting a machine, like the Terminator. It's like the Terminator. We're fighting a machine, and the machine got us battling against each other. They don't like the way you wear that wrap on top of your head. They don't like certain people, whatever the story may be. It's not about that, y'all. And I learned the key to it. Just push out videos. And if you become a good working ant, your channel gonna grow. I seen it. I watched it. And even Kieta, she puts out videos now. Her channel's grown. She's almost up to a G now. She was stuck at 600 for a long time. But when she started pushing out videos, became a working bee for this people, subscribers came.
Okay.
That's what happened to me. Subscribers came. I mean, I asked for a little help too, but they'd say, hey, just push the video out, push the video out. Don't matter what it is, just push it out, push it out, push it out. And it works.
Okay.
You know. And another thing I want to say for the people that hear this in replay, Lead Farmer said this a while back, and even Hands of Dirt said something to me a while back, 2 years ago. Your name is a brand. Your YouTube name. Use YouTube as your tool to make business for yourself. Do not, yes, it's great to monetize and whatever, get the little AdSense or whatever, but use your channel to go out and market yourself with these companies. I talked to Karen about that. You got to reach out to these companies. They're not reaching out to you. You got to reach out to them because they don't care about your watch hours. They want to know your reach. If you got 4,000, you can reach 600. They want them 600 customers. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your reach. So if you get the 4,000, 10,000, 50,000, these companies are looking for your reach. They're going like, oh, we see Wind Down Wednesday. It's about 70 people every Wednesday in that live. Then they'll get somebody to look at the people that viewed it. Oh, shoot, he got 300 views. They want that market. They want you, you know? But I learned don't keep taking their products like a slave. I don't want your product no more. I review it, but I want them dollars. You know what I mean? I want the compensation. You know, I don't need your code. You know what I mean? I don't want your code. Compensate me. My money is, y'all heard it. Time is money and money is time.
Absolutely.
You got me over here doing your product and you ain't compensating me, just giving me a vacuum cleaner. I could buy my own vacuum cleaner. You know what I mean? I want, you ain't got to give me no tens. Hey, I'll take 300, Alex. I'll take 300, Alex. That's a light bill. That's a cell phone bill. That's a car insurance right there.
Right.
They have money. These companies actually have money to compensate people for. And it's almost like big business. If they save money, they get bonuses. Just like anybody who worked in corporate America or any place, if they save, they get bonuses at the end of the year. If they get the job done by just giving you a piece of product and it's money left over in the till, they get that money. It's a bonus for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand people don't want to hear that from me. They'd rather hear it from somebody else like Hands of Dirt, Nikki, or somebody who's better influenced and talk much better than me. But I know what I'm talking about. Well, let's get back on topic.
So let me ask you and Yaya a question. So what made y'all get into gardening? Like, you've been doing it for 8 years. Yaya, I know you recently just started. So is it people that were on YouTube or like people before? Like, what made you just say, you know what, I want to start gardening, I want to learn from people? Or, you know, how did y'all get y'all's information and to get started with gardening?
Well, I grew up as a kid. My dad, when I was a kid, he always had a garden. We had a really huge backyard, and half of it was gardening. But
Mhm.
you know, I'm an old dog now, so that was years and years ago. But it's in me, and I know about it. Then when
Right.
I retired or whatever, and we moved here to Florida, in my head it was like I needed to. Even though we in a condo and not in a house, even when we were in Washington, I grew some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then being here, I just put it out there, and then I found the gardening community. And last year we went to Georgia. That's where I met Micro Farmer, and I entered the herb contest last year. Did it again this year. I'm planting my salad. When this season is up, I want to be able to do me a video on. You know how I make them salads? I go and get my stuff from the grocery store, but I want to get it off of my patio. All my carrots, my cucumbers, and my radishes. I got 2 different kind of lettuces growing out there, some broccoli growing out there. I want to be able to create my own salad, and I want to get better and better every year. So that's how I got started.
Right.
No.
Thank you.
Now, how I got started, and I tell y'all, retiring early. See, some people say, well, I wish I could retire early, but it's a double sword, like a double-edged sword with that retiring early. So what happened was my daughters, I retired when they was I said purchase.
I
said when my kids are purchased.
Not purchase.
That orange juice. That's that orange juice.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the chickens, but
yeah.
But anyway,
I dropped the link, Liz, for you.
Oh, that's funny. Y'all gotta get that one on a live or a short. Like
that is funny.
Oh Lord. But anyway, I started because I retired, and I retired the day my daughters were born, and because of childcare. So I had enough years on the job, and I was young because I got on the job at 19 years of age, so I did my 25 years. It's 25, 55. So I had the 25 in childcare for twins, and me and the wife did work nights. We worked the overnight shift. So I was like, we're not even going to raise our children because we come home about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. That means we got to have somebody to babysit them all through the night. And when we come home and get some sleep, we're going to have to get another babysitter. So you don't even raise your children. It was like, wait a minute. So what happened was when I came on the job, the MTA, I took some advice from some people where the person told me, and you know how you put money away and forget that you have money because they were saying, don't even look at it no more. Yeah. It was taken directly out your check and stuff. And I called the people and they was like, man, you can leave now. You want to go? You can go. What do you mean I can go? Yeah, you can go. And they gave me my numbers. Baby, I ain't coming back home. I ain't going back to work.
You was out.
And I retired at the age of 46. And it gave me the opportunity to enjoy and this is where people get a little funny when I say what I say. My first kids, I did not get to enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like everybody else. When you have your kids young, your 20s, your 30s, you're busting your chop to provide for them, right? So you don't get to enjoy your kids because you and your wife are so busy trying to put food on the table, pay the mortgages and the bills, right? Hey, Liz.
She froze.
She froze?
I think so.
Yeah.
So
I love when Hands is here.
Hands in the dirt.
That's for you, Michael Farmer. I already told my story.
All right. You know, I started my
Start
gardening because I was
man.
retired. I had nothing else to do.
Hands in the dirt said, "What did you start the garden, man?"
Don't be messing with the paddle now.
I started gardening because I had nothing else better to do.
Nothing else better to do.
That's it.
The everyday life of the OCD chick. Did you see her comment, Yaya?
Which one did I miss? Because she had several that I
said thank you. All right, that's it, Mike. That's it, Jan. I got no more.
You said thank you.
I started growing flowers for the beauty. Then one decided to grow herbs, then tomatoes. Now I was trying to get to you, Nikki. Nikki has a beautiful backyard. So if you guys aren't subscribed to the Everyday Life of an OCD chick, y'all need to go over there and subscribe to her so y'all can watch her videos, because I always love to watch her backyard and how she has it set up. It's so pretty. It's a garden. But
right. That's pretty cool.
I can vouch for it because I've been there twice.
You have?
Yeah, I got her dogs. The terrible dogs.
That's right. Oh, okay.
Shoot.
And you had another
bring them
comment.
back so they could beat her up.
You had another comment earlier, Nikki. You were saying something about some bugs or something was eaten.
Oh yeah, she was saying like squash bugs took over my middle raised bed, so I won't plant squash in the bed this year. Is that where they have like the little dots on the the little holes on like greens and stuff like that? Is that what she's talking about? It may not be.
No, it ate the roots. It ate the bottom. It just bored into the root system and ate the root system out, and then the plant just fell over, just rotted, whatever you want to call it.
The squash bugs.
Stacy said he's been gardening off and on for 20 years plus. Welcome in, Liz. Liz is here. My best.
Hey, Liz. 20 years is a long time.
Are you
Hey,
hold on, you guys. Wait a minute. Put Lala. Put Lala up there. You guys. I want y'all to wish Alana a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Alana from Macro Farmer.
Yay. Alana, when was your birthday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And how old did you
birthday.
Thank you.
How old did you turn?
How old are you?
I'm 7.
She's 7.
What?
Oh.
My little girls are crazy.
Come on.
My little girls are 10 years old and she's bigger than them. Shoot. I better take my kids to the south and eat.
Thank you.
My 10 rolls over. I'm like, man, I'm not stop calling my little girls too big. I'm like, you get too big for your dad to pick you up. Shoot.
I was there the night she was born. I saw her right when
she's tall. I'm thinking I thought she was 11. She's just a girl.
got tall mama and tall daddy. We lost.
Oh, she has a tall mother and father. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got tall mother and father. So I had a question based off of when Nikki was talking about the bugs. Every time I go out this screen, it's full of gnats out there. Now, I know last year people was talking about gnats, and there's something you can kind of get because they started their herbs out in the house. It's in the dirt, the gnats in the dirt. In the
Outside,
soil.
you ain't going to stop those gnats. Outside, you ain't doing nothing. Only thing I can tell you can do is go get you a smoker. They sell them at Home Depot. They have these foggers, like a little handheld thing.
And that keeps them out.
Like the smoke and stuff like that. You want to just go out there and smoke them out. Or they have this one, Home Depot sell it. You might get it online now. They have this thing called it's like a fogger. You put this little cartridge in it and it fogs to kill bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, or you can
just the cabbage worms eat the green.
What things called those what they call them? What's them sentinels? What do they call them?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. For
just put those out there just sporadically use them at night during dawn because you say they're probably out there during the nighttime most of the time.
My fresh time. I'm getting my healthy food and leaving fresh time
All
because we
right.
have to have sushi. I hear you.
Bad sushi.
Mhm.
Yeah, bad
The
sushi.
gnats inside, yes.
I
Outside,
got
no.
way outside on my patio. Every time I open that screen to go check my stuff, it's gnats all out there. But see what I did last year, I tried to do me a little compost out there.
Mhm.
What I would say, I would suggest that I find out what works for me here is you go get these well, I'm gonna show you what I get from Home Depot.
Fungus gnats. The eggs are in the bagged soil.
See, I go get these little things from Walmart. These little bottles of eucalyptic or tea oil. I put them in a sprayer. Let me show you real quick.
Yes, I do have a bag, Nikki, of that Black Cow. I do have a bag out there. It's closed, but I do have a bag of soil out there.
What works for me up here when it gets real crazy, this right here, you see this here?
Yeah.
I will, it's stuff in it from last year, but I'll wash it out and I'll put a bottle of this eucalyptic in here.
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptics. Pour it in there with a little soap detergent, right? And
soap
detergent. Connected to the hose, right? Connected to the hose. Spray your house down.
I put my stuff outside. Last year I did have some gnats. I had to get rid of that because I can't be having nothing flying around. But they out there on the deck, and so it's like
trying to fight them off.
Yeah.
Then I was trying to give her a remedy to try.
So can I spray it outside?
That's what I just said. Spray your house.
Oh,
not in your house. Don't spray in your house. Take
like the outside.
Your house.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
Like around her patio or something.
Yeah,
greenhouse.
I don't know where she live at. First of all, I don't live with her. I'm just saying, my house. When it gets crazy, I make my house a repellent. I take that spray and I spray the side of my house around my house with the water hose. I spray it on the house. So when the wind blows, it has that eucalyptic smell. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it keeps some bugs. It ain't gonna stop all the bugs, but it keeps
another plant.
Yeah, I got it.
Another plant that's a bug repellent as well. I forgot the name of it. My neighbors have it. But there are plants that you can put in your house to keep the gnats and stuff out. Like you're saying, natural.
I want everything to be natural. Hey, Planter Garden, I was talking about gnats out on my patio and how to get rid of them.
Hey, Planter Garden.
Oh, okay. So, but the chat got to moving real fast, and y'all know Michael Farmer be talking a long time. I can't cut him off.
Mike had made a comment about. Did you see the one about the lay eggs? Gnats lay eggs in most soil.
Micro Farmer. Yeah. Nikki said something about that as well too.
Mm-hmm.
And in moist soil. Okay, and then Nikki says citronella oil for mosquitoes.
Well, a banana moist soil because they lay them everywhere.
What?
Are bananas moist soil? I mean, I'm just saying, gnats lay eggs everywhere. I don't have soil inside of my house. They just in the summertime go wild.
Yeah.
I usually coming from the grocery store with your fruits. So I don't know.
Right.
What is this? Hands in the Dirt said, buy a thermal cell. They have the kind that you can hook to your belt or the lantern kind. What's a thermal cell? You got to break it down.
I was about to say, what's that?
What's a thermal cell?
Oh, don't ask me. I talk too much.
I'm getting ready to tell you. You know we love you, Micro Farmer.
No. I'm not playing second fiddle to nobody. I'm sorry.
Micro Farmer, what is a thermal cell?
I don't know what a thermal cell. I know what I
do.
Hands of Dirt told you about a thermal cell. Ask Hands of Dirt about thermal cell. I told you eucalyptic oil with some.
Eucalyptus plant. That's what it is. They have eucalyptus plants too.
Exactly. Thank you, Liz.
Right.
Thank you, Liz.
Yeah,
I was trying to tell her.
We want to say bye to Micro Farmer.
He gonna say, don't ask me nothing.
You ain't gonna spin the block on me, sweetheart.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
now you know I have control of all the mute buttons. Okay, see, that's what I needed right here. Okay, now what?
There you go. There you go.
Y'all funky. Super funky.
Go ahead. Put it out there.
I'm just gonna be up here for a quick second to explain what a thermostat is
Okay.
because I don't want no jabberjaw over there to, you know.
Yeah.
So what a thermocell is, it's a I got
I'm gonna
one.
sit in my forest
I
while I'm
got
talking.
they sell them at Walmart, and it's a little slender-like device that has like a loop on it, and it comes with a little canister and a strip that goes in it, and you prime it, and it starts putting out like a mild, like little thin little smoke, and it keeps all the mosquitoes and stuff away from you, all the bugs. Cause I use it when I go hunting, so when I go up the tree, I just hang my thermocell on a branch next to me, and I don't worry about no bugs. Nothing bites me.
Okay.
But without that thermocell, you ain't gonna make it.
Yeah.
But you do have the kind that you can put on your patio. Looks like a lantern, and you know you can put a little cartridge in and turn it on, and you don't have to worry about mosquitoes or nothing biting you. So I guess I need to do a video about a thermocell. So
Yes.
Cool.
yeah, I think I might do that because you could
You
just
heard him, Nick. He said Jabba. He called me Jabba Jaws, Nikki.
What you say?
Nikki said Jabba Jaws. Nikki said Jabba Jaws.
Yeah.
He called me Jabba Jaws, Nikki.
Stop
So
being sensitive, micro farmer.
so you can hang it up like say if you're in the garden in the area that you at, just hang it up right there. You got to worry about no bugs and nothing biting you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. What kind of costs we talking? What kind of money we talking?
I think the device itself is like $20. Then the cartridge and the little things that go in it might be another $10, $12, something like that.
Okay.
But
Not too bad.
I order my cartridges off of Amazon. It's cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I might order them in bulk where you get 3 or 4. You know what I mean? And you get the little slip things that go in there to make the little smoky whatever that is that keep the bugs away.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
and it lasts a long time because I get up in the tree, especially when hunting season first start. There's a lot of bugs and stuff, and you in the woods now, and everything bite. So I hang that up, and I don't have to worry about nothing.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go check that out. And I'm
Okay.
gonna do micro farmers thing too.
Oh,
What's that?
The
yeah,
little
when
baby
that
chicks.
chickens.
Look,
Oh wow.
I gotta go check this video out of them. They are so cute. The girls'
Oh
name.
wow.
These are Americanas and a Jersey Giant.
Oh,
Oh.
they
Now, are
think
you gonna eat those later?
that was
No.
an owl.
But they cute. The girls had their friends at school name them all.
Okay, cool.
They named it.
But are they just for eggs, or are you going to eat them?
They're so
No,
small.
they're pets.
Oh, those are pets.
All my animals are pets. I mean,
Oh, I
we
thought you
don't
were
consume our
growing them
animals too
to
much.
eat.
No, they his pets, but I eat his pets.
So these are our babies right here.
I'm waiting.
He said, I'll eat his pets.
Don't leave home, micro farmer.
Yo, somebody stole my pool net. I kid you not. I'm Nikki. Those dogs are going outside because I looked all over my pool net to clean the pool. I had to go buy a new one. I think somebody went over and stole my pool net.
Man, you don't
Yeah.
nobody came over here. Y'all got no.
Yeah, some white folks on the other corner. I know who it is.
Want your pool net?
They took it, man.
You don't
Okay, why are you teaching those dogs to what did you call it? That video, attack dogs or something? You had
Yeah, that's what their job is for. I ain't feeding. Everybody got a
I
job
had to
here.
click off of that video.
Everybody here has a job. I don't feed nothing that don't benefit me.
He said everybody got a job.
Everybody has a job. They are trained to protect the girls. They are trained to. If I'm training them now, in case things hit the fan, they could go out there 70. Oh, she jumped on the computer. She up there. What? That's these brand new chicks. They know how to work the computer. No, I train my dogs. I'm trained them now to hunt. In case because there's a lot of guys who have dogs that teach them how to hunt. The dogs can actually hunt. I mean, I know you ain't gonna watch the videos, but there are people in the South and the Midwest actually teach their dogs to hunt. They hunt the mountain lions, they hunt foxes, they hunt a lot of stuff. And if you have a dog, why not? Why not?
They got that, but those are specific dogs. They got coon dog, they got rabbit dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got rat dogs that go chase rats out of people's houses.
That hunt rabbit, they got rabbit dogs. They train them specifically for that. And I've been trying to get them to take me hunting with them. I guess they're scared I might shoot one of their dogs.
First of all, don't be coming after me, yah, because OCD chick, her dog Rambo, I think took Rambo out. One of her, they mother and father took out one of her squirrels.
Well, the pictures she have in her intro, them dogs, they just be kind of wandering around and everything. I don't see them all messing up the backyard. Your dogs be your dogs be ruthless. And they puppies.
They're not puppies, they full grown.
Oh, they
ain't no puppies on my property no more.
Somebody said use the dogs. I like what OCD is chick said. She said good sleeping music with the chirp chirp of the birds, the chickens.
But seriously, you have to. I don't want a dog that's gonna outrun me when I need help. I don't need no dog to outrun me.
They be even better fried.
I know that's right. With some hot sauce, Stacy. Okay.
Louisiana, Texas Pete. Yeah.
Hey, you think Nikki got those dogs for fun? Those dogs are there to protect her family. That's her. Those are from her line of her bloodline of her dogs. And they smart. They are smart as a tack. I'm telling you, they are smart. They're genetically killers. I didn't have to do that much. It's something instinct about them.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a rat you had in there?
What? Who has a what?
That was a rat you had in the cage? I couldn't tell.
No, that was a squirrel. That was a squirrel that was eating up my food. It was in my garden, so I put a trap there. So every time that one of them get trapped, the dogs go crazy trying to get at it. So I said, you know what? Let's start training y'all. Let's start training because they want to hunt stuff. They want to hunt.
I got one of them traps, man. I can't never catch none of mine. That's why I take that old pellet gun out.
See, I ain't gonna say nothing about that. He go out there and put 2-3 of them in.
Send them to the upper.
That's what I said. People be censoring me and don't censor nobody else. They only censor me. That's why I drink, because y'all censor me.
He said because y'all censor. That's why he drink, because y'all sensitive. We sensitive.
No, because we're censoring him.
Y'all censor me every time I do something. Y'all
censor me. I thought you were sensitive.
Man.
So have y'all ever did human hair in y'all's gardens because the rabbits don't like the feel of human hair?
No.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
I don't have a rabbit problem. I see a rabbit in my yard here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But no, don't too much of nothing come in my yard because they already know what's up.
They put a telegram out there. Don't go in that man.
Right.
They get in the woods, but they won't come in the yard. Yeah. I told somebody the other day because they can smell their cousins over in my freezer.
You don't see y'all censoring hands and dirt now.
He didn't say nothing.
Microphone plates.
But I don't have to worry about rabbits because I have a male rabbit, and plus the dogs, the canines use the yard, so they smell the canines. So they're not coming. Even the fox and the coyotes ain't coming in. Now I'm not saying the coyote won't get into a battle with one of my dogs, but it might, and my dogs might. But this 3 of them, they ain't gonna lose if they go against one coyote. They're gonna tear it to pieces. But
I don't know about that.
Yeah, OCD is chick. Yeah, I do hair, and I have customers that come in that ask for like the hair after we sweep up and stuff. And at first I was like, no, I thought she was doing some crazy stuff, but she says she uses it to put in her garden because the rabbits don't like the feel or the smell of human hair, so
I
they
know
just
that
they
about
just don't come
Ain't no
around.
synthetic hair they got
you
out
talk
here.
about hair in your food.
Yeah, I'm talking about hair that we cut.
That hair
It
came
could be all kind of chemicals in it. It could be marijuana. It could be cocaine in that hair. It could be heroin addicts you doing their hair, putting it in your garden. You worry about miracle growth and putting human hair that you don't know in your garden.
I don't know how they put it down. She just said it
It
works.
doesn't matter. You know what's in the human hair? When they do drug tests, they take your hair to get the what's in your
Right.
Ew.
follicles though, microfarmer.
I don't know. Follicles. I ain't putting no human hair in my food. I'm sorry.
I mean, different things work. People been doing all kind of things forever and a day.
Well, I'm add on with my dogs. I'm gonna pee on mine. I'm just saying.
See, there he goes. That's why he gets censored all the time.
Right. People do use their own urine on their plants. I mean, on their garden.
Oh my God, I've never heard of that one before.
I heard of that. It's kind of like the dogs and the cats, and when they are, putting their parameter, their scent around so people don't come in. I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it's
Oh
just
wow.
like
Marking their territory.
yeah, you putting a
Marking
scent
your
out.
territory.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you in cahoots with microfarmer or whatever.
No, it's my God. I can tell you, it's nitrogen in your.
It is nitrogen in your urine, but microfarmer, you probably got ENJ.
ENJ vodka 1151. Yeah.
Hey man, them rappers gonna be drunk out there.
I'm gonna put the true name of pot liquor. Pot liquor.
He said they're gonna be drunk.
Really has a pot.
Nikki said, "I will not eat your tomatoes, microfarmer."
Right.
At least we know. Let them talk. But next time he say you want some, you be like, "Nah, we good."
Said Crown Royal.
We just.
I told you I wasn't sharing anyway.
He said he wasn't sharing that no way.
I wasn't sharing anyway.
Look, I may have to think twice about that peanut brittle after all.
Right.
That peanut brittle.
Say read this.
That peanut brittle's the truth. But I got a new product.
Stacy, you had some of that peanut brittle, didn't you?
I got your phone.
Man,
I'll give them back to you. Now,
peanut brittle
in and out, checking on you guys.
Right here, this is a new product right here that I got. This product right here is going to change the world.
What's that?
This right here is a $10 bottle of sugar, flavored sugar.
We muted my mic.
This is strawberry, grape. I got watermelon coming out. I got mango. This is flavored, the good stuff, the goody good stuff.
What's them adult pixie sticks?
You said a sugar?
This is flavored sugar. Remember the pixie sticks we used to eat as kids?
All about you.
Like Kool-Aid? Like back in the day?
Listen. You remember the pixie sticks that we used to eat as kids when we had the?
Oh yeah,
that's what I just said. Pixie stick.
He did.
That's the pixie stick, but with the THC in it.
Oh, somebody will be flubbed up.
I was already jacked up. Let me tell you what I did. I took the strawberry one and put it in some warm milk, and I didn't know you don't supposed to put stuff THC in milk, and it gave me the super fly. And I was talking to one of the Rastas. He's like, "Oh man, you didn't ask some Jamaicans. You don't mix milk with, it enhanced the high, the milk, the content of the fat in the milk."
She said adult pixie sticks.
I thought that's how you make it come down.
Huh?
I thought that was how you make it come down.
No, I got super high. I had to go lay down and woke up high.
I thought, okay, because it said out here that's how you come down is drink milk.
Oh no, I put the stuff in the milk.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So you could take the strawberry one and actually make some warm milk before you go to bed, and that's what I did. And I put a tablespoon and I drunk it to see how it affected me, because what happened was the people I deal with, they were saying sometimes you got to use your own to know how it affects people. You got to know. So when people ask you, you like, hey, don't do this. Take this. Hans Dirk said he ate some peanut butter when he was watching the TV. Talk to him. Because it tastes that good. It tastes good. It tastes real good. You don't taste it.
She said, I woke up high.
Woke up.
How high?
I was.
Yeah, because that gets in your bloodstream. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people because but that's the new product. Is I got grape, I got strawberry, I got watermelon coming up, mango, and pineapple. And they $10 from me, but then people want to resell it. You know, they buy it from me wholesale, and then they go ahead and do 15, 20, whatever they want to do. Because
so how many servings do you get out of that bottle? Is that one serving?
That is 4 tablespoons.
Oh, okay.
That's 4 ounces, basically.
Okay.
So I found out a lot of people, especially the elderly, don't want to smell like that stuff they doing that. You know what I mean? Kids who come to their mama's house, they don't want to smell like a mama say, you smell like a bag, you know what I mean? So now they want to eat it. That's where the edibles come in. But I haven't seen nobody do the pixie stick style, and I learned how to do the pixie stick. Every day I try to figure out a new product or something to put on the market. It's easy for people.
Microphone, you know what you got to put in there too?
Huh?
You know, a little bit of that sour. You know how they like the sweet and sour?
Yeah, that's the citrus tartness.
Yeah, the citrus nitrate.
Yeah. You could buy that at the Whole Foods place. I mean, the Whole Food place. You put that in and get that sweet tart taste.
You had that apple, sour apple.
Yeah. Oh, I found all the flavors. I got it now. As you know me, I be just experimenting on stuff.
That way,
when I get it knocked down,
somebody, they don't eat up all your damn sugar.
Yeah. And
I
encourage people, besides what I do, every day trying to find something to enhance your life and make things better. The next best thing is out there, y'all. You're going to be crazy when you see somebody make millions of dollars. You're like, man, why I didn't think of that? It's something simple that's going to come out next year. It's going to make a killing, like that Stanley Cup. It's been cups that just hold water all their lives, and here comes Stanley, made millions of dollars.
Right. Yeah.
People are followers.
And that's it. You just need that lick. Like Hans Dirk say, you need that lick. That's what he say, that lick.
Man, we got all kind of thermal cups laying around here. We got Yeti and
I got the Yetis. I got
ice this and that. And, oh man, cause she.
And you saying why I didn't think of that? Why I didn't think of something simple like that? Because the next best thing is around the corner this summer. I kid you not.
Run out and buy a pink cup.
Think about it and just do it.
No, but you do. Out of all the creators out here in the YouTube that's on this channel, I got very much encourage people to be the best version of themselves, and don't try to copy somebody else's style. Just be you. And this is what Hans and Dirk was telling me, Nikki, and I always say that. And y'all let me be myself, because when you don't be yourself, you live miserable. If you worry about what other people thinking and you trying to compromise yourself for other people, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be dying inside. You know, especially for YouTubers. You can't say that.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
You know, just be yourself. You know, and
this is therapy for Mark.
He is. He's told us
okay.
Yes.
Huh?
And you sound like you're speaking from experience.
Oh, I am, because I've been through it. Like I said, Hans and Dirk, Nikki, they walked me through it. And I like I said, I appreciate them because they kept me straight and narrow. But then, you know, when you reflect on your life experience, you say, you know what made Microfarmer? And I had to go back to what made me. What made me when I even started this YouTube world was just being me and saying what I wanted to say without being censored. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to go back, what they call back to your roots. You have to go back to your roots, that what made you who you are. Like Hans Dirk, he know what made his channel be successful. He went out there and showed you. He was out in them flip-flops. He done got people talking crap about him. But you stay true to who you are.
Yeah, people have said something. You out there gardening with some slides on? Look here, argue with your pappy.
Yeah. Then you just realize if you try to change yourself for other people to accept you, you the only one gonna be miserable.
Right.
Right.
I have my slides because I go in and out of my house to the garden all the time. And my wife's saying tracking all that dirt in and out.
Right.
But I do have some slides in the garage, but I don't just about pull them out because I wouldn't wear these outside. I would just flip them to the other ones, or I got the little boots and all. You know, I got all the different stuff, man. But sometimes it'd be something right quick. You know what I mean? Like, let me go out here right quick and pick some of these cucumbers or whatever. Well, I might well video while I'm doing it, and somebody look down and see that I have some slides on in my garden. And
Right.
about, you know, hey, they come with OSHA, OSHA regulations in my garden.
Right there, Mike.
Are you selling
Mike,
it to
you,
for the
Mike,
public?
you right on topic, Mike. You right on topic, Mike.
Right. Are you selling it to the public? And at the end of the day, they got E. coli
Listen,
all
man,
the time.
my level of not giving a bad word is, when I tell you I'm unbothered.
Hey, I hear you.
He said, not giving a bad word.
I put up
I like the bad word.
y'all know my community page. I'm always posting little silly stuff, and I might put out little silly videos, just little funny stuff. So I put out this video, and it was like a little ditty. It's something about Puffy. It's like little ditty. Instead of little Debbie, it's little ditty.
Oh, the Debbie cake thing?
Yeah, little Debbie cake thing. Little ditty, man bites. I think that's
Lord.
Somebody came in my and said, "Oh, this is just a 360 from your normal blah 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 blah." You know, like I don't came and stabbed somebody. Like, listen, if it's not your kind of comedy, move on.
Right.
I didn't delete that comment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, okay.
But
Like,
Mike,
having fun. Just having
Mike,
fun.
what you're saying, Mike,
like, man,
that's what these are just for
like
individual consumption. But if you want to make your own lollipops, I'm gonna send you. All you gotta do is make your own lollipops, your own gummy, you know, your own hard candies. Because you can take the sugar and melt it down as the candy. Once you get it to a temperature, then you can make your own lollipops if you want to. So that's a bigger bag. That's not this. But I can make bigger quantities, which I got orders already for, because people want to make their own lollipops and stuff. Like you see what Sheer Magic does. She does the bedroom candy. Now the sugar here, if you lay it over your chest and let them lick it, you'll have a good time.
What? Wait.
He was totally left.
He is so
No, she can talk about bedroom candy. I can't talk about my candy.
He is so off topic tonight. But go
what
ahead.
are y'all talking about?
Nobody said nothing about laying nothing on nobody's chest and licking nothing.
Right.
What?
And lick it off. He just skipped that part out.
You have your cable bill paid or something. I don't know.
Dude,
No, the sugar, because Sheer Magic, she has her own little products going on. You know, the thing.
Yeah.
This will correlate, because if you go ahead and get some of that Sheer Magic stuff and get you some of this, you're gonna have a beautiful weekend. Yeah, you know what, man?
I've gone to a couple of those candy coated
parties.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Way back. The first one I went to was like in 2013.
Oh,
that thing. It was a house full of doctors and nurses.
You had a good time?
Right, Nikki. Exactly.
And my best friend neighbor invited us. But we didn't know what kind of party it was.
I'm the uncle in the back. I'm gonna stop treating like the uncle in the back room.
Don't you leave?
Like, we want you to come to this. We want y'all. And so me and him, we were just leaving Florida. We went on a boys trip fishing. Got back. I went home, showered, came back. Like, what Didi got going on? She didn't tell us. Man, I got it now. Like, what in the diabolical? It was
wow.
And they was all doctors and nurses. That lady sold out everything.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it.
She sold out everything.
Well, I can't sell out some stuff. I can't go out there with Sheer Magic on her channel and sell out some stuff.
Come on over.
Let me tell you about Sheer Magic.
You got to
if y'all haven't followed Sheer Magic
they want to
channel,
see you
y'all
demonstrate the pixie stick lick.
Right.
You just can't be selling product. We don't know if it ain't no good or not now.
And you
Yeah,
always talking
the
about
adult pixie
and
sticks.
you always talking about Sheer Magic's forehead. So yeah.
Right. He
Y'all
always
so
talking about my forehead.
Wow.
This whole thing
I'm
that
over there
went
on
way
Chili.
sideways. Ain't
I
nothing
had
about
no
no
idea.
hard
It's
man
still
can't hold
edible.
nothing.
Right.
When
The whole
Nikki had a good idea,
conversation.
Marco Farmer. If you got
No.
one,
I was messing with Sheer Magic because sometimes you can see her forehead. I said, she got that sweet little forehead. I just want to kiss it. That's the joke.
I
That's
know,
the
Mike.
joke.
Right.
Nikki had a good idea. She was like, get one of those little candy presses and make sweet tarts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw some.
Mm-hmm.
You be in the
I'm
doctor's
soon I get
office
off,
like,
I'm gonna look on Amazon, see if I can find one. If I can find
Yeah.
one, I am.
I
They
wanted
have
to
them
know.
too.
I wanted to know what this was that Mike Chaotic said. Get a press and make, what is that?
Those are like
Nico
those little tarts.
wafers?
They're like the little
Nico
tarts.
wafers
they
for
like a
the
little
old.
tart, yeah.
Oh,
A
okay.
little round sugar dish you just throw in your mouth and it melts in your mouth like the sugar would do.
See, I can't do that.
Marco
kind of
Farmer,
stuff
put a
no
little
more. I
mint
done had my days of being
make it like a
high.
breath mint.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You
I'm
can do
just
so much.
listening.
Listen, what happened was I do a lot of experiments and
Hey, well,
I learned because the first time I did it, I messed up. And
hey,
Kieta, I was talking to Kieta, and then I said, you know what, Kieta, if I try it this way, and I did it, and I like, holy Jesus, I got it. And this is where products of people from ketchups to laundry detergent, this you just keep trying and you just come with the right formula and you got
man,
it.
my wife said you already don't put me in a coma
Yeah, you know what I'm
with
saying?
that peanut butter.
Yeah, people love it, man. I mean, I don't put my business straight out in the street, but the orders is out there, y'all. The people really don't want to smell like it no more. And my most customers are elderly. They're not the young, the elderly. I'm trying to catch the sugar like this for the
Well,
young.
I
yeah,
can't
everybody
stay stuck like that no more, Stacy. I don't like being stuck. I can't be
listen.
stuck
I
like that.
listen.
I done had my days of being stuck. I thought
Yeah,
I would never stop
yeah.
smoking.
I never was a smoker. I never done none of that. But my partner here sent me something, and I had it for a while, and I said, let me taste a little piece. I just got a little bitty piece, and I ate it. I said, oh, this is good. And I didn't eat no more. And then about 15, 20 minutes later, I was staring at the TV trying to figure out what language they were speaking. I'm like,
It takes you a minute to come on.
I
Look,
thought I was going deaf.
Yeah.
look, hands in the dirt.
I'm pleading the fifth.
It's like being at a stop sign waiting for it to turn
Right, and
green.
just wait on life.
Yes.
Yeah.
My wife came in here and she didn't know I had ate a little piece of it. And and her and Star was going, they came home and she was trying to figure out why he's so quiet.
Right.
I had never felt like that before. I was trying to figure out what the hell going on.
Right.
But I gotta give people their props because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was talking to the man who's telling you that he was stuck a little bit. He was telling Micro Farm is a brand. He was the one that inspired me to make brand. He was like, your name is a brand.
Yeah.
He
That
said
must
it.
have been the
I'm not
indica.
taking nothing from nobody. I don't want to act like it was all me. I'll tell you where I got the idea. When Hands Dirt was telling me, yo, it's Micro Farm, you have a brand. Then it folds. And I took it from there.
Yeah, we did talk about that. And we talked about the infusions that I'm gonna get 3% on.
Right. Right.
He want his cut.
But some people do. They'll take your idea and then they'll run with it and they come popular and they forget where the idea came from. And they just gonna not ever give the person their props.
Because I told Marco Farmer to take some brandy or cognac and fix it with the good stuff.
Yep.
Then strain it.
Yep.
Then put it in shot glasses. I mean, you know the little shot bottles, the little airplane bottles.
Right.
I have them.
And I'm cooking them right now, right before they go in the club.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been making them ever since.
Right. I used to make those shot bottles.
I say pregame. They're gonna
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But people will take an idea that somebody give them and act like it's just was them, and then later on in life they get exposed. You know what I mean? And then you realize you wasn't the guy, it was somebody else. Always give the people like, even when you're doing something on YouTube, I always tell people where I got the idea from. Right now, I'm about to show y'all something I got from Grow Family Network. I saw it in his video, right? He has something in his yard, and I was like, oh, it's a small trellis. But what he did was, and I tell you, you can look at his last video he put out there. He took PVC pipe, right? And he had he put them, and he made a what you want to call a trellis like this, but he had the 3 pieces, and he put pipe, and then he put it in the ground, and now it has like a teepee, and now your peas and stuff grows over it. Like you put a string around it, and then your peas will grow on it. It's simple. You could take it down if you want to at the end of the season. He had a PC pipe, a three prong. He stuck PVC pipe, and stuck it in the ground, and it gave you a TP out of PVC pipe. So you don't even have to buy no. And then I thought about it, if you get a bigger one, you could cover your trees, and you can do a greenhouse, a small greenhouse start like that. So I am going to do that next week video and give him his props.
Right.
Because I tell people when I see stuff that's inspiring to me, I'm gonna tell you where I got it from. I might switch it up a little bit, but I'm gonna tell you where I got the idea from. I'm not gonna come on YouTube and act like it was me. I'm like, I got it from this guy.
Yeah, because if you take one of my ideas, I'm gonna sue you later.
What you gonna go find the feed and replay it? Replay the tape. Be like, yeah, that was episode 976.
976. No, but
Michael Farmer, did you see what Bougie Pepper said? Hi, Bougie Pepper. She said, first time I agree with Big Head.
I get mad when I see people take other people's ideas and act like it's theirs. And I'm like, no, so-and-so just did that video. But since you're more popular and people are more influenced by you, you ran with somebody else's idea. And I'm like, because you're more popular, you just stole some person's idea. And you're like, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I've been seeing that lately.
That's the American way.
Using contents in their head. So they watching the little guys and they taking it and they running with them.
Right.
Because you're popular doesn't mean you're the one that discovered it. I'm like, because I look at the little guys and I'm like, wait a minute. Somebody did that, and then the big channels watching because they're watching behind the scenes.
Right.
I would love YouTube to stop doing this. YouTube is the technology. Instagram has it. You know who's watching you. YouTube need to come with that. You can't hide in the bushes no more. Because they do hide. These big channels are hiding, looking at the little people, and then they take their ideas and they go make it them because they bigger than you. They just stole your idea.
That's the American way. What's the first invention Black people made? America. There you go. That's how it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to mute her too, like I do Michael.
Oh Lord.
Hey, they came and got us so we can make it. What's the mute? We want to invent us a whole new world. Okay.
Too many Christopher Columbuses out here.
Well, he never made it. He never stepped foot on this place. He was going the wrong way around the world.
No, see, now y'all tell her to stay on topic.
I was getting ready to Liz no sugar going. Yeah, we way.
Y'all bring it up.
Look, Michael Farmer.
But growing your own food is good, and even. I mean, not stay on top of, like, I tell people I stay in the Walmart clearance section, right? I pick up
me too.
All survival, says Bougie here. I pick up survival things for my kids to have in case things I do need to go out and do stuff. And I pick up like fishing supplies. If they're in the Walmart clearance section, I grab them joints up just to have them. Fishing poles, I pick everything up. I stay in the clearance aisle. Some of y'all sea addicts. I am a clearance person in Walmart. I'm addicted to the Walmart clearance section, y'all.
Yeah.
I gotta go into the clear. I don't care where I go. If I go to Walmart, I gotta go to the clearance section.
Right.
Like he'll go somewhere, he gotta buy some seeds or a tree that he wants. Some people are addicted to certain things. I'm addicted to the Walmart clearance aisle.
Did you just cut down a tree or something, Micro Farmer, like a couple weeks ago? Did you just cut down a tree or something in your backyard a couple weeks ago?
Oh no, I donated 2 fruit trees to my neighbor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, you donated 2 trees.
Because I found a pomegranate tree that I wanted. So I took that transgender tree and put it in her yard.
So what do you call it?
What's a transgender tree? Never mind. Let's move on because we'll.
What I'm saying, because the tree was a nectarine tree. Hold up, hear me out, because you ain't watched the video. See, if you don't watch my video, you don't know what I'm talking about. I brought that tree. It was a nectarine tree. First year it gave fruit, it gave me nectarines. The second year it gave fruit, it gave me peaches. I'm like, make up your mind.
Oh, got you.
And then Hands of Dirt was like, that looked like a peach tree, but then I found out and I put it on a short before I ended a nectarine tree is the way they graft the tree. So I learned it ain't the tree itself, it's the way that people who ever grafted could have grafted a nectarine to a peach tree. The first year it was going to give out a nectarine off them leaves they grafted. Then the next year or whatever fruit, it was going to do what it do. It was going to be a peach. And that's why I say, you know what? Let me get rid of you because I want to get another tree here. But I'm looking for another good tree.
Yeah, because
so that's why I called it the tree, the cheetah tea tree, because it gave nectarines one year and then turned around and gave peaches, which Hands of Dirt was telling me nectarines are peaches, basically.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, nectarines are a genetic
mutation,
natural, nothing in no lab. A lot of these things happen in nature. You know, everybody gets so when it's genetic, it happens in nature.
Yeah, right.
That's how we got a nectarine that is originated from a peach. When I saw his tree, I was like, man, them peaches.
Yeah. And I'm like, I know that was a nectarine. I remember when I purchased, I think I was telling Hands, I got me a nectarine. I got me a dwarf apple tree. When I planted it, and I was like, it gave me nectarines the first year it fruited. And then my neighbor called me and said, my mother said, your peaches are ready. I'm like, you can't see my peach tree from where she's at. I come outside with a bunch of peaches on top of that tree.
Yeah. So she could see her.
So that's why Hands are like, nah, you tripping, man. That's a peach tree. I'm like, man, I know I drink, but I don't drink that much. They don't have that was a nectarine tree.
Right. That sounds like a plan.
So I gave it to my neighbor, and then I gave her a Fuji apple tree. And I'm gonna plant some more trees that I get because that's how I'm gonna get trees in my neighbor's yard because my neighbors got big backyards. They don't use them. So I realized, hey, she's only by herself. She's not gonna eat all that fruit off that tree. So why not use her space to put trees there? So when she go pick them, she ain't gonna eat them all. So I'm gonna get me some.
So you basically an Indian giver.
Somewhat.
He gonna plant a tree and go take them all off of there.
How you can trick your neighbors in growing food for you.
Michael Farmer,
their yard.
How much do you live in the city? I mean, how much your yard looks huge.
How about say you like you got a big backyard?
Okay, here it goes. Technically, it's a city, but it's the suburbs of the city. It's like it's not congested. We have big yards here, but we're not. When you think of Bridgeport, Connecticut, you're thinking of downtown, like city area. I'm on the outskirts in the rural, like you leaving Bridgeport. You're in the like what they call the suburbs of Bridgeport.
Okay.
So I'm like in the suburbs of Bridgeport.
You know what Black Rock is, Market Farmer?
Yeah, that's downtown.
That's downtown. Well, I know she knows because she's in out of Connecticut all the time.
Yeah, Black Rock is only like 5 minutes. I mean, no, I'm gonna say 10 minutes from me. It's on 95. It's right there, and you wouldn't even know that's Bridgeport. It's almost like Riverdale in New York, right? Like people go, I live in Riverdale. That's the Bronx.
Yeah, my aunt lives in
or Riverdale in Atlanta.
That's what I was thinking in Atlanta.
It's not what it is. I'm like, dude, that's the Bronx. I don't care what you say.
So, Michael Farmer, you don't have enough room in your backyard to plant your own trees, like in all the space.
I got 25 fruit trees in my yard.
Oh wow!
It's a backyard. It's not a farm. That's why it's called micro farm. Everything is strategically put somewhere. That's why I was here Renee's live. I was like, some people's gardens are way junky. You'd be scared to eat something out of them.
Mike's Chaotic Garden said, my entire backyard is 20 by 20. I'm city.
That's small as my bedroom, man. My bedroom 20 feet.
Wow. You could plant a lot in a 20 by 20 plot.
No, he said that's his whole backyard.
Yeah, 20 feet by 20 feet.
Shit, that's my bedroom.
Your bathroom ain't no 20 by 20.
My bedroom. I didn't say my bathroom. My bedroom. My bedroom is 23
but
by
you'll never make it.
16.
You'll pee on yourself before you get.
Oh Lord.
No, hands in the dirt. That's why he go outside and do it in his garden.
That way,
Man, y'all want me to go measure my room for a video? My bedroom is the length of my house. My bedroom goes side to the house, the other side of the house. It's 23 feet.
Oh my goodness.
I got that to say. I guess
So
my
y'all, I have a question.
bedroom that's beside.
I know they are a mess. I have a question.
Well, I'm
So
not
when
lying.
I
My
did
bedroom is a
the
23 by 16. I can turn my bedroom into 2 bedrooms.
he said the two bedroom.
Mine is too to the closet.
I got
I
a
don't
walk-in
know.
closet. I got so much room in my room that I look like I'm poor because I can't fill it. I got the room is that big. My bedroom. I can put like 2 king-size beds in there and still have room for a dresser. The room is the whole house.
Okay.
One end of the house to the other end of the house. It's the whole house.
Yeah.
He says the whole house. So let me ask you guys something. What does it mean when they say grow zone? Like when y'all say my grow zone is X, Y, and Z. What does that mean?
Well, they got temperature zones from every state to state, and it just tells you what could be grown in your zone. So, say if you live in Atlanta, Georgia, you can go online and Google Atlanta, Georgia grow zone. It's going to tell you what grow zone that is. Then you can go online to the University of Georgia Extension, and you could print out everything that grows, and it'll tell you when to plant it, the whole nine, because every state has a college that has an agriculture extension. So it just know what can grow in your zones
at a certain time.
So you don't go and you start purchasing mangoes and all that. You live in New York.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Freeze, right?
Or yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like Florida, where I am, I'm 9B. So
you 9B? Oh yeah, you straight.
Yeah, I can grow. I got some stuff that lasted through the winter, and it got cold here. My pepper plant, I'm gonna see how it produces this season. Cause
55 is cold to people in Florida. 55 is cold to Florida.
Almost homesteading with Janet. Welcome in. I think this is
welcome in.
Here. Yeah, we just called it Sheer Magic. Is my wave sipping with Sheer Magic to Janet.
What'd you say?
You know Janet?
No.
She's the co-host at Meeting in the Ladies' Room. She said there are 2 boys in the ladies' room. Awkward. No.
They peeking in.
And these would be the 2.
Right.
Nice to meet you. Welcome in.
Men are welcome as well. This is not just for ladies.
Well, Janet, I don't know who the 2 boys are.
Do not start.
I was waiting for him to say something. I was
thinking to say something. I don't know who you calling a boy, Janet. No.
I can't with you.
It is a mess.
Minnesota Zone 4. I get 90 days.
Oh wow!
90 days.
You get a 90-day growth season.
Welcome in. So blessed.
Wow, 90
so
days growth.
Welcome.
130. So I mean, I wouldn't doubt that he get 90 days of growth season.
Yeah.
Wow.
How much do you get, Nikki? And also, Nikki, I want to ask you, I think you live in the area where that bridge went down. Maybe not in that area, but that way, don't you?
Here go Nikki talking about she got the shovel.
I got the shovel.
Yeah, Nikki, she wasn't near where that place is.
Oh, she's not. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, boy, Nikki got a shovel game out this world. I'm impressed by her shovel game.
When I saw it, I was thinking about it. I was like,
we got June through August. Man, that's short.
I have not seen a woman gardener that got the shovel game that Nikki had. Nikki can work the beanbag like she worked for DOT back in the days.
Yeah, that's
Her
what
shovel game be
Oh,
on point.
wow.
And who was that?
Nikki OCD chick. You ever
Yeah.
seen her
Oh,
shovel
okay.
game? Man, listen, she
They
can
do
dig.
it too.
Man, she done digged a lot of graves back in the days. I don't know.
But Maryland is just across the way from Baltimore, right? Am I right?
Oh,
I
you
mean,
trying to say she was down with the wire? That's what you trying to say? Yeah.
what?
Maryland is the state.
Maryland. Oh, Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah. Okay, my bad.
Okay.
Nah, Yaya trying to say she auditioned for the wire and lost.
What is he talking about?
There's a show called The Wire.
Oh, the wires from Baltimore, where a
yeah.
lot of people got missing in that series and stuff. That's what you trying to say? Her shovel game is that good? She could have been from Baltimore.
No, I was not. You know what? I'm getting ready to mute you.
She said,
I didn't even know. I thought they was in New York.
Somebody asked Micro, you feel the earthquakes?
I'm too fat to feel the earthquake. I didn't feel it. My body was jiggling. I didn't even feel the earthquake. I was just wobbling. Wobble. I didn't even feel the earthquake. I'm that fat. I didn't even feel it. You know, when your body's like 90% water and fat, you don't feel an earthquake.
You said you don't feel the earthquake.
Hey, Frugal Mama.
Hey, Frugal Mama.
How are you?
Microfarm over here.
My wife was on the road when that happened, so we was in the car,
50
so
minutes
we
from
didn't feel it.
Baltimore,
But
yeah.
my daughter's
Baltimore,
saying at
Maryland.
school, when they was at school, the building shook, the school and the water bottles and things moved. But yeah, my daughters who are only like 4 miles away from home, they had a little mercy, and then it came over the wire. The school superintendent let the parents know the kids were okay. But me and my wife, when we looked at the time, we was driving on the road, so that's probably why we didn't feel it.
Yeah, that's scary. I'm like, I can't do it.
Was it bad?
But here goes the scary part about it. New York had about maybe 4 earthquakes, probably in the last 50 years. So we don't get them often. So what made me feel like, and I'm not a conspiracy theory, y'all. Now they claiming Monday's gonna be some weird stuff going on, and I'm like, why? What's the coincidence of this happened just out of coincidence this weekend? Like the earth shakes in New York, because we on bedrock. New Jersey and New York is bedrock, solid bedrock. So what made it shake? I don't know.
Like the Flintstones bedrock. What's bedrock?
Listen.
Flintstones bedrock.
I don't know. I've never.
Stacy rubbed his eyes. He's like, them girls, they don't. Well, we glad you're here. Go ahead,
Hey,
Stacy.
I want you to Google how many times have you had an earthquake in New York? You're gonna be surprised. We get them all the time in Georgia. They're just very low.
Yeah.
But you'll be surprised how many times every state get these earthquakes. Just nothing that registers.
Oh yeah, you probably don't feel them. Yeah,
you don't feel them.
But I'm saying for ones we actually could feel.
We were talking about that today. Well, in Georgia, they get them quite a bit, but it's up in North Georgia, in the mountains.
I've never heard of them getting earthquakes. That's so weird.
Yeah, they get them.
No, because they're probably not measurable. You don't feel them. But this one we felt. I mean, people claim
I think it was last year they had one they felt. Yeah.
And I'm from Seattle as well as Liz. So, we know about earthquakes. I lived there for a long time before I ever really felt one. And then when the day happened and I felt it, it was really, really weird. It's like it was like the walls were just like in the movies. I don't watch scary movies, but in those movies where you see the commercials and the walls are just waving. In the living room, and my son had gone with a neighbor to go pick up her son, and I just had a breakdown or whatever. I can't remember what it was on the scale, but the whole place was just.
I would have freaked out because I'm in the Midwest, so we don't get all that.
They said we had 19.
I'm there right now, but
we had 19. Oh, we had 19. New York has
said New York has at least 19 earthquakes.
Yeah, we only have about 19 earthquakes dating back from 1737. That's what I'm saying. We didn't have a lot of them.
Oh, well, that's not, okay.
Oh, you talking about 1737?
Well, that's like
no. Since 13, since
Since when?
Since 1937.
We had 19.
So what? That's a good, what, 80 years?
Yeah. How
Oh
many?
my God. Did she say 80 years from 1737?
Oh, I thought you said
We were
1937.
still slaves back then.
No, Lord. I thought you said
You weren't no slave,
1937.
because you was telling on everybody.
Okay, she the overseer.
Microphone was a big house.
He getting ready to get cut off.
What? You said, I said 1737.
Oh,
You
but
said
I
80
just
years
told
ago.
you I thought you said 1937. You got to critique my count. But I was not good in math at all whatsoever.
Now,
You was way off from 1737. I'm just saying.
I used to live in the Midwest in Oklahoma, and
Okay.
they used to have tornadoes when I lived out there, like nobody
Yeah.
business, man. When I
Mhm.
Yeah,
lived
we in the Midwest we get a lot of tornadoes.
it's crazy.
Yep.
I lived
Live on tornadoes.
See, I was
Yeah.
born and raised
Yeah.
in Kansas, so I know about
Hurricane.
tornadoes as well. Because as kids, my parents would be at work,
You know what?
and they would call and tell us to go get in the closet, and we'd all be in the closet by the time they got home. Yeah,
Yo,
Yeah.
my oldest child just moved out to Wichita, Kansas.
that's where I was
Ooh,
born and raised.
that's what shit. Yeah.
Yep,
Oh.
Wichita, Kansas.
they just
Liz, you
moved
like 3 hours from me.
I know.
Yeah, we closed. Yeah.
We close. Yes,
Oh, you
that's
close to
true.
Wichita, Kansas too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm about 3 hours from Wichita.
Oh, my daughter just moved there.
Yeah.
My first marriage. My oldest daughter.
Look here, I want y'all to have a great evening.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh, no problem.
We appreciate you.
College basketball game. The next game finna come on, and
I saw you kept looking up, and I didn't know if you had ate some more of that peanut brittle or what.
no,
Right.
listen, that peanut butter still down there in the original box. In the original, it don't turn hard now, cause man, I ain't fooling.
Just leave it out in the sun for a little bit.
Hey man, I might have to cook it down to give somebody I don't like.
Now, that's a bad rap. I don't know about that one. I don't want that
Tell
bread.
them to take a nice big bite, huh?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that to nobody. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know what.
Yeah,
I can cut back now, but people ain't gonna like it. That's why I tell people, like, people like it because they don't have to eat a lot of it, you know.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna tell you something though. Michael Farmer, I told him to send me some more peanut brittle, but with nothing in it. I want just the regular, straight peanut brittle.
Peanut brittle.
Trust that.
Well, it was good. I did. I sent it to him.
Because his peanut brittle is really good.
Oh,
Really?
It's
I
really,
want to try
really good.
it.
So I said, send me some plain, bro. Don't put nothing in it now.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I
It's
get
really-
those
he
orders
make a
too
really
for
good
plain.
peanut brittle. It's
And let
really
me
good.
tell y'all that plain peanut brittle came from an Appalachian woman. That's a
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100-something-year-old recipe from her family in the Appalachian Mountains.
Mm.
If you see her, you'll think she's one of them good old girls. But we was close, and she gave me the recipe, her family's recipe.
Oh, okay.
That
is nice.
came from the
Can we
Underground
get a
Railroad.
sample, Michael
I was
Farmer?
saying came from underground. She
Look,
just
can
stole
we-
it from Harriet Tubman and then
Harry
submitted
Tubman
it.
carried that recipe.
Can we get a sample before we buy Michael Farmer?
the Soil Family event. I know. Me and Michael Farmer
Nah,
was
I
there
ain't-
last year, but yeah, I didn't make it this year.
Yeah.
I
I said,
didn't make it this
Michael
year
Farmer
'cause-
ain't going. I ain't going.
No, I didn't go. I couldn't go because the house just finished. The lake house was just finished built in Arkansas,
Yeah.
and the girls going on vacation. Last day was today, and I got to make a trip down to Arkansas. I got to go actually put my eyes on that place, and we have other properties in Arkansas that we're working on, and we're working on some other stuff. And the wife want to move to San Diego, so we're looking at something in San Diego, not in the city. When we move, we want to be a little farm, and San Diego ain't cheap.
No.
It's so late. Everybody moving out of there to go to Texas, and y'all moving
It's
too.
expensive.
We know because we're not trying to live in the city area. We're trying to live on the outside because she want to just get away from the cold. She's like most people want to get away from the cold, but she don't want to run to Florida like everybody else, run to Florida and Arizona. So San Diego's, I think
Arizona is just hell. It ain't even hot. It's just hell.
Tell your wife
He just
to
says
come to
hell.
Florida.
It's 100% hell.
Thank you
Oh.
for coming in, Frugal
Yeah,
Mama.
all right,
Thank
Hans.
you, Stacey,
But yeah,
for coming
bye,
in.
man.
I appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
All right, Hans.
I'll see
See
you.
y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
So in 6 years, she want to go when the girls start high school, so they be bigger then. So that's a go because San Diego has they temperatures averaging 67. You know, that's like I mean, it gets cold every now and then, but you can grow like K Renee, they can grow all year round.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You can, you got temperate weather there all year round.
Yeah.
So she's tired of the change of the weather, the cold, the rain,
Right.
So for us, but see what the difference is, we going over there with New York money, we going with East Coast money.
Okay.
And then like
but
I said,
California is cold is just so stupid high.
No, but see,
yeah, that's expensive.
It's high for people who still got to go to work. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you're still working to pay a mortgage, yeah, it's probably high, but we going over there, we buy it straight up. We have several properties there where we can sell some of them off and buy some straight up.
Okay.
Yeah, and my other adventures and venues and stuff. Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Okay.
All right, rich man.
You ain't got
I ain't rich.
Can we get a sample of the?
I ain't rich, but I ain't poor either.
Right, exactly. Michael Farmer.
I ain't poor either. You know what I mean?
Can we get a sample of the peanut brittle? Can we try before we buy?
This ain't Costco's.
Right.
Yeah. Can we get a demo?
It
I think this is. Thank you. Like my dad told me, my car don't run off. Thank you for the ride. My car don't run off. Thank yous. This bike don't get paid on samples. We just finished building a house on a lake. Our money is funny.
No, it ain't. You finna go and buy a house in the South.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
money funny. Okay.
Right.
My money funny. When
you
you
just got me saying I'm rich.
Huh?
You just got through saying I'm rich, me.
No, I didn't. I said I ain't broke.
Oh.
Your money is funny and your change is strange.
I know that's right. I ain't asking for none, so
Liz,
I ain't got to drive in. I'm good.
Liz, I am 57 years old. I'm on limited time, like a McRib sandwich at McDonald's. I'm on limited time. I got to secure my two little girls. I got grown kids. These are the babies here. Everybody that's grown got theirs, and they even got a house already. You know what I mean?
Well, I want to try it out.
They have a house from the first marriage. Like the girls got a house already, but yeah, I gotta set my great grandchildren up. We talking about generational wealth. I'm not talking about some scheming, scamming.
I'm with you.
My chops, and I'm making sure now they mess it up within 10 years. I'm gone. That's on them. But they can never say they never had a shot at life.
Yeah,
that's my goal. Yeah. That's why I'm very passionate about enriching your life every day, especially when you have young kids or grandkids. I used to hate that thing when I heard, I grew up and some of y'all grew up, you heard it. Ain't nobody gave me nothing, so I ain't giving nobody nothing. You stay broke. You heard it. Don't have like Liz.
Oh, I have. I'm just saying that silly mentality of that. Yeah. I mean,
ain't nobody gave me nothing. So
they didn't have nothing.
You leaving your kids nothing. You leaving your kids a struggle like you did. I'm not doing that. I mean, see, just don't give your kids, just give it to them. Let them know how the struggle was. See, a lot of people try to act like they wasn't poor and act like they forget because they got the nice Gucci's on, the nice clothes, and the nice house. But I'm gonna be that person y'all hear talk here. I'm gonna run that in their head. We come from nothing. You know what I mean? Don't try fool around by no boy, no coat in the car with my damn. I'll come back and haunt you. I'll make a deal with the devil to come back.
Wow. Deal with the devil to come back on him.
I noticed, but he's just talking. I know.
I'm just saying. But
your girls are out there working. Your girls be out there working with you and things like that. That's what you're teaching them.
Yeah, you got to teach them. You can just give your kids everything.
Yeah,
they don't have no value of how you got here.
Yeah,
right.
They don't realize you might, in your days coming up, you saw the back of your refrigerator and you value yourself. Your kids will never see the back of a refrigerator unless they clean it out. But if you don't teach your kids how you and your husband or whoever you with struggle to get this beautiful home and the big backyard and the vacation, and they just grew up like way. My kids grew up with iPads and everything.
Right.
They come to a kid that's their age and they're like, what do you mean you ain't got that? And we had to teach them. All the kids don't get what you want. You know,
Mhm.
you're my, you know, you're black, but there's some kids ain't you go to school with ain't rich as your parents. You know, we have this theory coming up, and I try to teach my kids. You got to be mindful to say, because some kids just don't have it.
Right.
They don't understand, like, why, how you didn't get those goggles, those things, or VR things. They got the time.
Yeah.
They don't even play with them. They got iPads, iWatches, iPhones. They get everything they want. So I say you just can't go to school and say I got, because there's gonna be some jealousy, because some of them kids can't even get that, and then your skin color makes them more peed off.
That's
You
like
know?
my son, my grandson. When I went there, I could not believe it. Now, when my son came up, I didn't want it to be that way, and I had a nice job making good money. I could have bought it. Well, I could have bought him anything that he wanted or wanted to buy. But when he was really young, I used to shop at the secondhand store or whatever, because I wasn't buying all that. He did not get a pair of Jordans or anything till he was almost out of middle school. And the kids were wearing them in elementary school, middle school, or whatever. I was not going to buy all that name brand stuff for him at all, ever. But I did spend money on him. He was in a good football, good basketball, AAU basketball. I did spend money like that. You know, but my grandson, I've been working with them. He's got about every pair of expensive kind of shoes that you could have, and he's only 12 years old.
But here it goes. The point is, you can now. Me and my wife get into that where people say, you know, oh, those are the rich cousins and all that nonsense, right? And I heard those comments, right? What's up? Oh, okay, right. My problem is, it's the way you teach your children. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And I hate when people who don't have it want to tell you spoiling your kid and it's all nonsense. Like, if you have it, that's who they're supposed to get it from, their mom and dad. You know what I mean? I don't want my daughter to try to hang out with a little boy to get a pair of socks or shoes.
That one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, I'm just not doing that. But I do. But at the end of the day, you have to teach your children where your family came from. You might have to go back to your old neighborhood and show them that old house tilted to the side, that old home with no toilet or whatever. Show them where you come from. Stop being ashamed of where you came from. Go back and show, like this. We're going to New York City because they're on spring break now. We going to the city. This is where we used to get on the train. Everybody call about New York people getting stabbed. We go on the train with them. Now they don't really go on no train. They don't even know nothing about no bus or a train. It's going to be they're dying to go to
experience for them. Yeah.
But look, y'all at least be filming movies to at least see that y'all still use the train. They ain't finna do that in no St. Louis. You just gonna straight up get robbed, you, the cameraman, and everything else. But I do get where you coming from, because I have like you said, you got two sets. I got two older boys, and they were with the struggle, you know, the Section 8 and could barely get things taken care of, watching mom go to school and all that. And they're very responsible and independent. Now, these two girls, oh my gosh, that's just a whole nother story. You know, this is where mom has, you know, her own spot, and we live in, you know, with another, you know, around most, well, I guess we was probably the only brown people on the street when I first moved in, but it doesn't work. They are not even trying to hear that, you know, we might not have or we don't want to have. And I'm like, no, let's go down in memory lane and I'll take them to my old neighborhood in North County and all that stuff. They'd be like, oh, used to live here. I couldn't imagine. And they're snobs. And I'm just like, I don't know how to put them out of it. They are. And I'm trying to figure out why. But they dad take them to Jamaica and they have a whole fun. And you know they walking in dirt streets out there. So I'm just like, I don't get it. I'm totally, yeah. But I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, I just want people to understand, like, you can give your kids whatever you feel to give them, but you gotta and tell them that it's hard work. Like my kids, they right here, they can tell you, they can tell you their job. Their job is to go to school, get good grades, and do what they got to do. That's their job. They ain't got to worry about where a shoe come from, a piece of bread, toast, nothing. They get everything they want, but their job is to be educated, get the best education they can get, and whatever they want to be in life, you just be. I'm not pushing you, but you gonna at least know how to read and write good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They ain't gonna need to read and write. The books read to them. What they need to write for? Sign their signature as an X.
And
That's
they
Well,
don't
all.
even sign no more. I
hold
think
on. Oh, Tori Lizzie, come
They
here.
don't even touch
No,
shit.
they don't even
hold on, hold on. Let me tell you.
write in cursive. They just print. They don't
Liz,
even
There
write
they
in
go right here.
cursive.
Liz.
How
Hey,
many books y'all
sweetheart.
got?
Hi.
Read
Hey,
me.
girls.
Hey,
Oh, they're
girl.
How
beautiful.
many
Look
books y'all
at
got?
them. Y'all look
They
like
are
y'all
They got
mama.
beautiful.
They
a lot
got
of
two
books.
Hi.
too.
What
Mama.
do you think?
Oh.
They do instruments, string instruments. They
Mm-hmm.
know everything. We don't play that old AI stuff. No, you going back to go get you a book.
Right.
Like my
Mm-hmm.
grandson, he be
Yeah, they go
sending
like
me
that.
He's like, yeah.
video
A
messages.
book.
You gonna go get you a book. I'm old school. I come from an Alabama father. I'm just sorry. We old school. I know people like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
you
with
New York
you.
City. I'm like, no, I grew up with Southern values. You gonna get a book.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Right.
gonna get a book. And they got reading time. They have string time. They one plays the cello and the other one plays the viola.
Wow. I
They
love the
swimming,
cello.
viola. I already say it wrong. The viola. They go to gymnastics. They go to swimming. They
Yeah.
soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, not anymore
That's
because you got
good.
all kind of activities now. They going down the strings. I gotta get up every morning on Tuesday morning and take them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's
Yeah.
they
It's a
good.
lot.
you gotta well-round your children.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you sharing a
Absolutely.
different side of yourself with
I
us
I know. I like
know.
that. I love
Yeah.
What?
it.
Oh, I'm a quick message
You
with
human.
you.
Who's
Yeah.
human?
Liz
Not a
said you
meme.
human.
Not a meme.
I know it's a meanie. Who told y'all
Yes.
it's
I'm
a meanie?
messing with you.
I'm just saying. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I am so passionate. People getting their own, handling their business. Even with some magic, she's doing her thing. I applaud because sometimes she'll be on her Instagram. She do her lives, and she's pushing the paparazzi thing, and she's pushing her products. You got to keep at it. You got well-fueled
Yeah,
mama out here doing her thing. You got to keep working at it. You
you
got
Mm.
do.
you can't get instant results. It's going to pay off.
Right.
Sometimes you want to pay off right away, but it's going to pay off sooner or later.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
going to pay off, and that's what you
absolutely.
children. You do, it's going to pay off. You just keep at it. Keep at it.
Hmm.
If you make 2 sales a day, so what? You made 2 sales. Next week you
About
might
the
make 100
numbers
sales.
that
Yeah.
You
you
might get 1. But
It's a matter of being consistent. I talk about this all the time. Consistency is the key. Just stay consistent in whatever you do.
yeah,
Absolutely.
that's in
I
life.
wish
But
I
I
was
would
that
tell
in business.
anybody, please raise your children. I know you might make good money now. You come from situations, but still instill in your children everything is hard work. All you see up here, you got now them clean sheets and pillows. Somebody's got to buy that. It ain't no
Yeah.
money tree out there. You find one, we go dig it up.
Yeah.
Right.
But you just gotta let your kids know why you go to work, what you do. This is what you have to do.
Hmm.
That's what I do with my kids. And like I said, they ain't there messing with the chickens right now. They they
Yeah.
they, they can grow up. They're like, where y'all from? Y'all from the South? They're like, no, we're from Connecticut. We had chickens,
Right.
rabbits, dogs, fruit trees, vegetable gardens.
welcome in, girl dad cooking up.
Hi, girl, dad
Aw.
cooking.
I know. I like Girl Dad. That is so cool.
Yeah,
Oh, you
100.
know this channel? Liz?
No, I thought you was talking about Mike Foreman.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes, girl,
yeah,
dad
the chicken.
cooking us deliciousness.
deliciousness.
Oh, okay.
And I think
No,
it's
punch
my
me in the
brother.
eyeball. Yeah, but they've been raised around chickens, dogs.
Yeah.
And we had ducks at one time. Fruit trees. They in the garden with me. The one that you just saw here, she helped me build the pool deck. I mean, that video is gone right now, but she was in there.
Mm.
She know how to use
I
power
saw
tools. She helped
that
me
one.
prepare. So you just keep your children well rounded. She don't need nobody to put no curtain rod up for her, no rods up for her. She can do it herself. She's like, shoot, my dad taught me this. There's a lot of
Hmm.
women.
Okay.
Dad taught them a lot, you know.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, that makes sense.
I like that. I like that.
yeah, you
That's
definitely have
cool.
to take care of your daughters. You don't let your daughters cry victim when they're 45 and 60 years old, whatever. They're not victims because they're gonna be able to take care of
The
themselves. They
same.
find a
Right.
person to share their life with, cool. But if you go on about your business, they good too.
I ain't
Mhm.
about the hard work because at the end, when I found at my age, it's not even about the hard work. I think it's what you mentally and say and put out there. What do you want? Because it always reflects to come back to you. I've said so many trillion things in my lifetime, and I've seen them come back to me. It had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do with my family lineage. It's just myself, prophecy that it just bounces back for some reason. So I
Mhm.
think that a lot of that is just like, hey, be mindful of what you say and then go for that, and it doesn't always have to be about what you have gotten or how you work for it. It's just what you believe in. So
Yeah.
I think if they have that good work ethic, it's always to keep what you got.
But
And that's
all
But
of that,
important.
but all of that comes from learned behavior as well.
right,
Right.
Because
exactly.
it comes from our
And
parents.
you
It
gotta
comes
love
from our
yourself. At the end of the day, a lot of people don't
Yeah.
love themselves. You gotta love
Right.
yourself. You gotta know it ain't about know your worth. You just gotta know what you worth to yourself. You ain't gotta be
Amen.
worth to
Right.
nobody else. You ain't gotta
Yeah.
worth one penny to somebody else.
That,
You just know how much you worth to yourself.
Right.
exactly.
That's what you got. And I'm a father and I'm a man, and I'm telling y'all,
Mm-hmm.
your daughters, nieces, cousins,
Mm-hmm.
they gotta know what they're worth to
It was
themselves, not the worth to no dude or
Absolutely.
no chick or
right.
whatever. You gotta know what your worth is to yourself.
Right.
Your
Hmm.
worth, how much is your piece is worth to you?
Exactly.
That everybody go, you girls gotta know what their worth is. You gotta let a man know what your worth is. No, you
No,
don't.
you
You
don't.
just gotta know your worth to
Your
yourself.
own words. Right.
Jinx, right. No, you don't. You just know it for yourself and
Yeah,
you play it for yourself and you convince yourself if you ain't convinced that, look, it is more out there than just this. And once you learn that, awesome. That's the tenaciousness of
but how many
showing
young
them
girls
all
get
the
to hear
different
that from
things.
another man or a husband
Hmm.
or a father or uncle? A lot of
Right,
us don't. We tend to let them learn hard on their own. No, I'm gonna tell my daughter, your worth is what you feel you worth.
right, right.
Right.
You don't let nobody tell you what you worth, and I'm worth a car. No, I'm worth getting my house paid off. Or
No, that's minimalizing. That
no,
Mhm.
I'm
car
just
note
saying,
don't
but
go
that's
away.
what we need to teach our daughters as men
Right,
or women, true women power. You know what I
right,
mean? Women power. Your power don't come, you know what I'm about to say. Your woman, your
Right.
leg, you know what? Your
Yeah.
power is not there. Your power is in here.
right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Know self and know your worth to yourself.
Exactly.
That's real true though. That's real
It
talk for
is.
real.
It
But a
is.
lot of people,
Hmm.
but the timeline of a lot of women has been what you just said, microformer, not that it came from here.
Right.
So
Yeah.
everybody got a story. Every race of people have a story, right?
Mhm.
Sealy and everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I say it like that. And
Mhm.
so you don't realize things. It might be the next generation or the next generation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, I think a lot of us, the grandmas became the hoochie grandmamas, and a lot of teaching ain't teaching no more.
Yeah.
No,
The
real talk.
babies having,
A
yeah,
lot
when
of
they
these
saying,
grandmothers are
yeah,
trying to hang out with their
babies
daughters and
having
granddaughters in the
babies.
club.
Yeah. Because
They're
there's
not
Hmm.
some
teaching their
bad girls
granddaughters
out there.
nothing. They're coming out here being abused and depressed and all kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That
it's
that
sad.
dinosaur died out with Big Mama. I ain't talking about the other Big Mama, the big
Right.
where Big
Hmm.
Mama said, "Hey, get in here in this kitchen, help me cut these greens up and help me."
Right.
Right.
Now they're like, "Let's go over there and get me a 20-piece KLC box."
Nope. We ain't doing
Hmm.
that one. But yeah, I
You
hear
know
what
what?
you're
Guy told
saying.
me the other day at the store, he was in line. Y'all know I work part-time at the Dollar General. Anyway, this
Right.
young lady was in front of him, I guess. And she was dressed kind of risque. And I'm not trying to put down, I mean, you can wear whatever you want to. I don't think
Right.
I'm not against showing skin or anything, but anyway, anyway, what she had on was them shorts back in the day when they call them the Daisy Dukes. I
Daisy
mean,
Dukes. Yeah.
let me say it like this. All of her stuff was out. So, but
Right.
the man that came up next, he says, as after she done went out, he said, he made the comment that back in the day, you didn't know what you were gonna get. It was a surprise. But these days,
Baby.
they just putting it all out there. So for a lot of men, that don't mean nothing to them. You know what I
Hmm.
So
Because you used to have to cover up back in the day. Like, I mean, literally
Right.
cover,
I was
cover
telling
up.
Your magic. My stuff was up here to down to
Yeah.
the ankles.
Right.
Yes, I had to wear long skirts and all
Yeah.
that stuff to church. Like I remember one time I went to school and my friend them had changed clothes and all that stuff. And my
Mhm.
mama, knew what I wore to school. And I wound up changing clothes, had this little skirt on above my knees, and my brother got in trouble at school that day. So my mom had to come up there and she was like, "What you got on? That is not what you left the house with."
Right.
So I got in trouble because I changed my clothes and stuff. And a lot of things and stuff like these kids wearing stuff, their parents see them leaving the house, so you're responsible for what they're wearing. So it's just like
Right.
Girl,
you
I
have
took
to.
that skirt and it was elastic, and I rolled that baby. I would roll up, trying to.
What?
I got my
Oh.
whooping when
Right.
I got home. I got a whooping
Girl, I
because my
never got
sister told
whooped
on me.
Yeah.
over no clothes. I think I wore all my stuff. We came up in cross colors, so everything was baggy and all that. But I will say that, yeah, well, my generation was what you would call the fast one, and I guess I was one of them because I got a 32-year-old. But I would say that because of what he said about the male influence, female influence, and all that. But my bounce back was, like I said, speaking it into existence. I had an uncle. He's like the first engineer to ever work for the company we used to work for, me and Carla. Black guy that did this, and he said, "How did you do that? Like you was on Section A, you was dealing with these bums and this, that, and the other. Like, how did you just pull yourself out, go to school, get yourself life together?" I was like, pure energy. I had to literally just say, I can't do this no more. It's gonna
Yeah,
shift in your mind.
But I know Liz's story. But not only that,
Mhm.
your mother was a hard worker.
Yeah, work
Regardless
ethic
of
was
whatever she
everything.
may have had to deal with,
Hmm.
that's for me, that's where you got it from. That's where
Uh-huh.
you got the
Mhm.
depth and the insight
Yes,
to
yes,
make your own
yeah. She
children
was chata.
where you are.
She's gangster, man. Yeah, she is always been that.
Y'all lost me. Y'all just sidetracked me for a little bit. I was like, what did I say that made her upset?
No,
I don't know nobody. I was just talking.
she was shata. She was gangster. No, yeah, we were talking about my sister, talking about that today, but yes, she was a matriarch of her generation, Renaissance woman in every way. But I will say, and to know that, I came from that stock, I wouldn't have known how to get out of it unless I did see her. So
Yes, yes,
you're
Right.
all right.
yes.
You're right.
No,
See, I came
but
up
that's
in the
it. You just
60s,
got
so
to
I'm more old
Determination.
school. I can be
your
boring.
story right there could influence a lot of other young ladies that might come across your path. Like, I know how temptation is out there in the world. So
Hmm.
sometimes your
So
story could be inspiring to other people.
Right.
Because I
yeah,
don't come out and tell people I was a goody shoe. I ain't never did nothing. I was just, nah. I got
This is yep. This is a
I
true
like
Right.
what So
statement.
Bliss just
We
said.
was talking about this the other day too. Or no,
Uh-huh.
me and Sheer Magic was talking about it before we came on.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about getting a whooping or whatever and
Yep.
going to school because
You know
okay.
what? That's
So
so funny.
I'm 66, but we used to go pull our own switches off the tree, okay?
Yeah.
Right. We too.
When you went to gym class, if you had a whip across your arm or across your legs, you just got laughed
Mhm.
at.
Right.
Like, oh, you got a whooping last night because
Whooping.
their asses could got a whooping the day before or they gonna whoop
Right.
the day after or
And,
whatever.
and that's, and it's
You
funny
can't
because
do that today.
I'm 56
Right.
years old.
You see what So Bliss said, Yaya?
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
get yourself in trouble these days trying to get them straight. Even
Right.
if you say something to them. My sister had her granddaughter, this was years ago. She's grown now, but in the grocery store, and little Kaden did something and she popped her on the butt. And somebody in line, and my sister is nothing like me and very mild and meek, but whatever, the girl was acting up. And they tried to get her in the store because she did that or
Mhm.
whatever. But the old family came out in her and she dissed them people like, you better get up out of here.
Right.
As
Yeah.
Liz would say,
The
CK came
ancestors
out. Yeah,
came
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
My
spooked us.
granddaughter, and if she acts up, I can pop her on the butt if I want to.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
You
You
know,
sure right. You sure
Now you
right.
get in trouble for it and get locked up. It's like that's crazy.
Right. That is crazy. I'd be
That is
nuts if you buck
crazy.
on mine because my kids will try me. I'd be like, girl, it's a whole forest in the backyard. I will bury you back there and nobody will be
Oh
looking
Oh,
for
no.
you. Do
oh,
not play with me.
yeah, nobody muted Liz at this point.
I don't care.
What?
You ain't, I won't be, look, I won't be running. I won't be running. Cause I want to say, what you
I
gonna
got
do with
muted.
her
I
other
probably
than
got
put her up
kicked
in
up out
jail
of
for somebody else to get some free enterprise off of her? What you gonna do with her? I'm trying to save her. I'm pretty sure she'd rather be someplace in heaven than working for the on the chain gang up in one of them doggone jails that everybody pass
You
by.
know what? I want everybody, wellness, Fugal Mama, all y'all listen. If I would have said something like that, I would have got muted. I would have got kicked out of their lives.
I just telling the truth.
Like they say, it's like that
I
show back
watched
then. Different
13th
strokes for
Amendment,
different folks.
14th Amendment.
I would have
Look,
said
get
something
you
like
some
that.
YouTube. I mean, not YouTube.
Michael
You
Farmer,
better
you
get
got
don't
some
feel the
chastised,
Netflix.
love.
Liz. I got chastised because I let my dogs attack a squirrel in a cage. I got
Oh
chastised
wow.
on this line. Go back.
Michael Farmer, you don't feel the
Who that
love.
dog
You
said
talking
that
about
ain't
putting the
already out
karaoke
there?
in the backyard, and I got
Look.
lashed because my dogs attacked the squirrel. I was eating our vegetables, and
They
they
didn't
wasn't
want
attacked.
Peter to
They
come
were
for
just
you
knocking the
because you know
cage
Peter.
around, giving the squirrel a heart attack, and then I went out there and took him out of his misery with a little rifle.
Yeah,
Wow.
Peter will get you before they'll go.
Exactly.
Call 911 for him.
Peter.
Who? Peter better not
Peter.
come here. I got Paul and Jesus on my side. Peter better not
He's
come
a
over here.
mess.
Peter might not come up there. Well, I'm just letting you know. Hey, it is what it is. I'm not finna let nobody run over me and talk crazy to me because that did happen, and they did call me up at the school talking about she had a scratch on her arm. I was like, and so what did she say happened? And then when they sat up there and they were laughing, the teacher and the police was laughing, and I'm just like, I don't find this funny at all. You call me to come up here to see if I abuse my child, and take her gone. What you gonna do with her? Because I didn't abuse my child. This is
Right.
foolishness.
I used to tell my son, he's 30 now, but then people be calling me up to the school or whatever, and I told him, or if he did get a whooping the night before or whatever. My son is real dark skinned, so it wasn't too many marks are gonna show anyway. But I didn't beat him, but he would get a whooping from time. He would get a whooping from time to time, and I told him, you go up to that school if you want to. And tell them people if you want to that you got a whoop.
Right.
And they're gonna come have somebody come pick you up.
Yes.
I promise you, that woman's house that they
I
sent
ain't
you to,
Right.
he ain't gonna let you have free reign of that refrigerator. And you, because he used to love cheese.
Right.
And she ain't gonna be letting you eat chunks of her cheese, okay? He looks like he talk about it all the time now, okay?
Right.
And he be cracking up laughing. He said he never did tell nobody about nothing when he got
Right.
nothing.
Right.
He already knew he wasn't gonna get
y'all threaten y'all children.
Yeah.
Y'all know there's a statute of limitation on this stuff, right? It's a forever.
Boy, you better go on somewhere. That's about all they got right now is to be a good threat. Everybody ain't la la land where y'all at. Shoot, I ain't got no nannies and nobody to whatever the heck and watch over them kids that look. It's just me and you. Who you want to take? You got another parent if you want to go over there. Bye.
This is different now.
Well, it's 2:37 here, so I'm just want to say, people, back on that topic.
2:37.
Huh?
Where?
2
what
hours
time
and 37 minutes.
Yeah, we got 2
Oh, I thought you said
I was getting ready. Exactly, girl, dad. Exactly. Old school mamas. We need them.
Yeah.
We sure do. And I got the big mama belt with my big mama belt buckle, still like my mama did when she had it, when we got it. She got it from Six Flags. So I'm cool.
Right.
Oh yeah.
This was absolutely.
This way you get on your knees as a 300-pound man and say, thank you, Jesus, that I found the right person to have babies by.
Oh, okay. To carry your 300-pound baby. I figured that part out. What was the point?
He talking about himself.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I might get a little boisterous sometimes and get me upset, but otherwise, I ain't trying to bust some chops. But because they good. No, you know why? Because I'm saying so far they've been good, great kids,
Yeah.
kids. You know?
Mhm.
And I always say sometimes, you know, your kids get influenced by school, but I tell mine, don't come here in this house with that school shit. Leave that school shit at home. Leave that
Yeah.
school stuff at school. Don't you come up in here talking crazy.
Right.
Right.
You know, I mean, but that's like that when they say back in the days, what they call them latchkey children.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was me.
Y'all talk about in your little schoolyard and go, yeah. You
Don't do this.
get up that school bus there? They yeah. Stays on that school bus.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
It's yes, Dad. What? Yeah, Mom. Okay. Yeah. All right. Get your stuff there. Yes. We don't do that. Yeah. Rah. I shut it down. They be like, You know, what
My
you
daddy don't
say,
play.
you don't repeat. Yeah, I cuss a storm up around here, but they don't cuss. They be like, your kids don't cuss. Like, well, not in front of me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
I ain't gonna say they don't cuss, but not in
How
front of me.
old are they?
My
Right.
son
You
did
know,
until
they
he
10 years
got
old, but
grown.
they got the fear of God in them. In a sense, I mean, they good kids, so they don't cuss. I mean,
Right.
they thought they have their own. They grew up like you said. Your daughter, they grew up different. You know,
Right.
so
Mhm.
my wife get on my case because sometimes I be like, y'all a little too Caucasian for me.
Don't say that.
You know, I
I
don't
don't
say
want
I'm
them to
saying
be
it's few.
colored. You know, I'm the
saying
one
it's
that ain't
few,
gonna
but
check
what I'm
that box.
saying, some of the stuff they do is like, you know, because we come from the hood. Me and their mama we come from the spot.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a different language here.
Right.
When they come in, they be, you know, that valley, whatever you want to call it, talk.
I used to
Yeah.
be a valley
Right.
girl too. Don't talk like that. I used to live in the bus Guns N' Roses and Bon Jovi. I still love Bon Jovi. So what are you talking about? Like I was a valley girl.
See,
Like totally.
we
They can grow out of it.
things, when you talk to your mom and dad, you know, you got to come back to mom and dad's language. Like that other stuff,
What?
slave.
Oh,
Straight a day away.
so mean. You are mean.
No, they do, but they mom entertain it because she does it. Then if they feel sad, is that they got a word saying I don't like today. Like instead of saying they sad or depressed, whatever they feel, they got this word. They call it today. I don't like today. Like today was just a bad day for them, so they say today, I don't like today. Like certain things, I'm like, what did you just say? Oh, today I don't like today. So, stuff like that. I'm like, what? Oh, you had a bad day at school today. You know
Right.
that I'm from the hood. I'm from the Bronx, so I'm learning these valley girl things, whatever that kind of conversation. I gotta decipher like it's a foreign language. Like I gotta like.
It just ain't hood. It ain't got to be valley girl because it ain't hood.
No, I don't know what it is. You said valley girl. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I'm trying to decipher it like the Bible.
Oh, got you.
Okay, we always get down to
Got
this point late in the time when it's time for us to move on. This was a wonderful, wonderful live.
It was.
Don't act like y'all don't need to decipher. You got
We
young
appreciate
2 hours and 42 seconds.
that language that young kids are using today, especially not the Gen X, but the 10-year-olds and 9-year-olds, the language and the vocab is high, is like way up there because they say some words I don't know what they are. I'm like, where y'all learn that word from? But that's just
Thank you.
Read
Thank you, Mike.
My 10-year-old's vocabulary level is way better than mine, and I'm 56.
Yeah.
You can read books. It'll heighten it. Like I'm reading Obama's books. Like you could read it on audio.
I bet
and
you
it'll
don't.
heighten.
I bet you don't.
Why not? You can read it while
my
you're
eyes start
outside.
hurting. My eyes start hurting.
Okay, audio books. Just play it like while you farming. That's cool. Instead of listening to the music, you can always elevate yourself.
I ain't elevating nothing but the elevator to go to the 5th floor. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh Lord.
It's bliss. I ain't gonna say ignorance is bliss, but it's bliss.
I ain't ignorant, but I'm saying
I said I ain't gonna say it.
My learning days are
Thank you, OCD and shit.
As long as you breathing, you gonna learn.
Thank you. I appreciate
Learn that.
you.
I'm gonna leave it
And
to my
again, I
Thank
kids to take care of
you.
me in some kind of fashion.
Okay, in my
Oh my goodness. But all right.
Thank
We'll
Stephanie,
let you
everybody
do
for
that.
joining us tonight. This was fun.
Yeah, it was. It's
Thank you,
always
Liz.
fun. I
Thank you,
missed you
Michael
guys and all the
Farmer.
other
Thank you,
topics.
Micro Farmer, as always. We love you, Micro
thank
We
Farmer.
you. I
love you,
appreciate it.
Michael
Aw.
Farmer.
Enjoy Liz. Liz, I'm glad you done made it. What, you moving
Thank
on
you,
up?
Liz, for
I'm
joining
moving on
us.
up
Yes,
West
to
Liz.
the
side.
east side, to the west
Having
side.
Liz and Micro
You
Farmer
finally
on.
got your
Thank
piece
you.
of the pie.
You're so crazy.
You know
Thank
what I
you,
mean?
Google
No, but
Mama.
I love your story, Liz. I
Thank you,
love
Sugar
Oh,
Mama.
thank
that you
you.
come up, you
I
pulled your
have a book.
bootstraps
It's
up.
on Amazon. It's called The Memoirs of Jamaica. You can go and get it if you want to read.
Jamaica.
Ah,
The
I am
memoirs
an
of
author.
Jamaica.
Yes.
She's
We
got a
done.
story. I have to have her on to tell her story.
Listen. Hey, my youngest son's mom is Jamaican. I had enough of Jamaica. I just eat curry goat and some oxtail.
I know. I like the oxtails. I done had enough
But
of
she
it
said
too.
the memoirs of
Girl Dad,
Jamaica.
we appreciate you coming
Jamaica.
in, and we
Thank
hope
you
I
for
have two
coming
Jamaican
in.
queens.
hopefully Micro Farmer wasn't too much.
You
What?
missed it today.
No, I just said what? Thank you so much. We appreciate
You know
you
what?
coming to
Right. This is the Marco Farmer show sometime. We like it though. It's cool. We tune in every
No,
week.
what's the
Every
name?
2
We
weeks.
might change it to
Look, he done renamed it. He named it Meeting in the Ladies' Room with the Married Man.
Yup.
with the married man.
You're a married man. Cause y'all ain't gonna Bill Cosby me.
I
Y'all gonna know
love
I
it.
was married. Y'all ain't gonna Bill Cosby me. You don't act like you. He never said he was married. Yes, I do. I say it all the time. I'm a married.
Okay. You gotta
I'm
put your
some
ring
marriage
up. If
now.
you like,
I'm
you
some
gotta put
marriage
your
now.
ring. Yeah, there
I'm
you go.
married now.
I'm
I'm
some
married
marriage now.
now.
Put your ring
Lying.
up. That's what
You
you
won't be
say.
lying on me. I
I
said it
know that.
the time I came up here.
That's
Be
funny.
with a ladies' room with a
Like
man.
I'm some marriage.
I
As
was
I
married
say
now.
in each and every
And then
video
here
or
comes Sheer
live.
Magic, be like, yeah. You remember that scene? Yeah. He didn't pay her
You know,
no mind when she said, he was like, yeah.
wow.
Y'all don't remember that scene?
No, on what movie?
In The Color
He's like,
Purple, she said,
yeah,
how's the marriage now? She was telling
right.
him
Oh
how she married.
Yeah, the
yeah.
And
color
he just
purple.
looked at her and hit the horse with the whip. Like,
Yeah, because
Now
he
you
didn't
he
talk
want
didn't pay
about
to.
no
being
mind,
mean.
Center.
He was mean.
He
They look, they
was.
made up.
Remember that
He
scene?
really was.
I
Yeah.
do. As
He
I
didn't
say
I
stop
in
the
remember.
every
congratulations. He just
video,
looked at her and smacked the horse on the butt and kept it moving.
time is our most precious commodity. So make sure each and every one of you in the chat, the panel, value your time, spend your time wisely with yourself, your family, your friends, and everyone that's closest to you. Sheer Magic.
Absolutely. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we come on to talk about whatever we want to talk about. And drop in the comments and let us know what you are sipping on.
Micro
Thank
Farmer.
y'all, everybody.
I got in trouble by myself.
Micro Farmer.
Deuces.
I said, don't spend no time by yourself too much because you can get in trouble.
Oh, Lord. I'm going to keep on going, Liz.
Live your best life and remember to speak it into existence.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Well,
I
I'm gonna
love
speak
it.
myself and say, I'm gonna go get me another drink.
I
There
know
you
that's
go.
right. Deuces,
Me
y'all.
too.
All right,
Deuces, y'all.
Y'all have a good
Y'all
weekend.
All right,
funny.
good night, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Good night.